we got going on in the world today? What's going on out there in the land of the unfree America? Welcome to another rendition of Delete Lawz. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. Give me a 5x5 if you guys can hear me okay. What the flock is going on out there? Can you tell me what the flock is going on? This video came across my stream today, and I was like, you know what? I got to cover this bad chicken because, well, somebody has to speak up. Somebody has to tell the truth. What you're seeing here is an absolute, total, tyrannical police state, prison state, death state. That's what you're going to see right here. This, I watched this, and I can't believe that compliance strikes or distraction strikes. I can't believe that we, the people, are still tolerating this kind of bullshit out of public servants. That if you're down on the ground, that the police can use compliance strikes. You're down, there's a couple cops on top of you, and the cops are beating the holy hell out of you. You can see it. This is unbelievable. This is unreal. You guys double tap, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Where's Chevy? Chevy, I heard one of your songs today, dude. Chevy made an AI vision of me as a chili pepper. It is absolutely hilarious. You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button, double tap on the glass of your phone. That hits the like button. There's like this, hit the subscribe button. We're going to get to 675,000 subscribers. Hopefully it's going to be today. Hopefully it's going to, we've been at 674,000 subscribers for 10 or 11 days straight. So, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't do nothing. Just keep going. Today is going to be a bunch of excessive force. Remember, trifolds are 2 for 1 today. Sunday, 2 for 1 trifolds. If you guys want to get a set of trifolds in your car, make sure that you do. Double tap on that screen. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate your support. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. All right. Now, let's get into this bad chicken. This is brutal. This is absolutely horrendously brutal. Look, as they got him held down, they're going to run up and tee off. They're going to tee off on his head. They're going to tee off on his melon.
Say a security guard was trying to escort out a person who was vomiting.
So you got to get to the beginning of this bad chicken.
And this is the video from the incident.
And she's going to explain it away, the state-run media, that the police needed to do this to this guy.
See a fit fam. So in the video.
So he's on his knees right there. Can we see that? Both of his hands are straight down onto the ground. Can everybody see it? Put a 1 in the chat if you can see that he's on his knees. East Carbon exposed. Mikey B's in the chat. Captain Steve Conkler's in the chat. Cope Dogged Dog. Felipe is here. Les Paul, my brother. Jody Shiloh is here. Blow Your Fucking Mind is in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Did you guys double tap the screen? Did you hit the like button? Did you hit the subscribe button? So everybody can see. Put a 1 in the chat. You can see he's on his knees. His hands are down. At this point, you could do a front headlock on him if you wanted to, if you know how to wrestle. You got him right here. Can we agree on that? Can you put in the chat, he got him. Cops got him. Cops got him right here. Just like James Sheets, his arms were right out in front of him.
You can actually see chaos.
Boom! Oh, ho, 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 ho. And he gets a whammy. You guys remember that movie, that show, The Whammy?
After an assault at a bar this past weekend in West El Paso. And this is the video from the incident courtesy of Fit Fam. So in the video,
he's down right there. He's down on the ground right there. He's down.
You can actually see chaos.
Booyah! Hell pinata!
2 people were trying
Boom!
to be
Then the cop just starts ripping kidney shots.
apprehended by police.
Oh, and then a guy walks up and says, "Stop beating on my buddy." He gets a shot in the chops. Man, these cops are really tough when we don't fight back. You guys are such badasses when no one's punching you. You're so tough, you dirty pigs. You're so tough when no one's fighting back. You are such a badass when nobody fights back against you. You're so tough. Man, you are a tough guy.
Saturday, they responded to Homeboy, a bar at the Cincinnati area on Mesa. Investigators say a security guard was trying to escort out a person who was vomiting. Police say 25-year-old Nima Dendup then struck the security guard.
As he's down on the ground and there's multiple pigs on top of him, they're going to just throw more.
Police see chaos.
Boom. How in the is this? How are we tolerating this?
2 people were trying to be apprehended by police.
Punching him. This guy walks up, puts his hands up like, hey, stop the beating. He gets a shot in the face.
Police say Saturday they responded to Homeboy, a bar at the Cincinnati area on Mesa. Investigators say a security guard was trying to escort out a person who was vomiting. Police say 25-year-old Nima Dendup then struck the security guard, and other people who were with Dendup also began hitting the security guard.
So if you don't know, right there, he tasers him. Right there, he tasers him. Let me show you. I got another video where you can hear the tasing happen. You can hear it. So, listen to this. Listen to this. So after they knee him in the head and they beat him and punch him as he's on the ground, now they're going to electrocute him. They're going to electrocute him. You got to see this. I mean, you got to hear it. There's an actual electrocution that happening. He electrocutes the man, and I got this from a Stitch.
Yo, yo, yo. This is just another example of gratuitous excessive force by El Paso police when they knee this individual in the head who is vomiting inside a bar. Now look, people are going to get drunk. In this instance, the young man has his knees on the ground, his hands are on the ground, so he's not a threat to anyone. In order for police to use a blow to the head, that person has to be threatening them with grievous bodily harm or even death in order to have that type of force. And then they go and tase him again when he's on the ground in no threat whatsoever. The people involved have been arrested, but these police officers should be taken to task and severely disciplined for their use of excessive force, or this type of thing is just going to keep happening. Innocent people are going to get hurt. You get hit in the head, that could be a permanent traumatic brain injury, and let's hope that this young man doesn't suffer from that.
Okay, so there he is on the ground. I played this so you guys could hear the electrocution happening. Only 66 likes. We got to get to 1,000. You guys got to double tap on the screen. Let's get to 1,000 likes so I can stop saying it. Knees him in the face. You can hear the sound on this one. Which, did you hear that sound? That was brutal.
Yo, 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 yo.
Just pulls out the taser and shoots him in the back of the neck. Did you see it, Shaniqua? Did you see it, Conkler? Stomper? Did you see it, Stomper? Everybody say hello to Stomper. Did you see it? Did you see him shoot him in the back of the neck with the taser? I wish I could go back. Raw Weber with the first super chat of the day. Team DLZ, we don't stop. So watch him shoot him with the taser. Thanks, Raw Weber. Everybody, Raw Weber! Right on. Thanks, honey. So first he's going to punch him a couple times. Punch, punch. Those are face shots, by the way. He punches him in the face. Thanks, Raw Weber. Then he pulls out the taser, and as he's curled up in a ball in a fetal position, he shoots him in the back of the neck with the taser. I thought you were supposed to shoot someone with the taser center mass. I didn't think you were supposed to shoot him in the back of the neck. Captain Steve Conkler with 5 gifted memberships. Right on, Captain. Thanks a lot, brother. Raw Weber and Conkler coming through on Sunday.
Yo, you got Yo! Yo! What? You got Jason? Yo!
The guy's laying there, and the cop institutes the taser again. He sticks him again. He puts him another one. Like, just, are you kidding me? How in the world is this even right?
Yo, you got Jason, though. Yo! What the fuck is this? You got Jason, yo! Angela
got a membership. Terry Oliver got a free membership. Hawaiian Ty-O got a membership. Scott Bougie got a membership. And Scott Simons got a membership. Right on, Captain Conkler. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. We don't stop. We don't stop. Put it in the chat. You guys double tap on the screen. We're almost to 100 likes here. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Let's get to 100 memberships today. We got 5 memberships. Consider becoming a channel member and supporting this channel. I can't do it without you folks. YouTube, China, United States government has this channel marked for death. I need you to become a subscribing member of the channel. It's like $3 or $4 a month. Support this channel. I can't do it without you. I really can't. Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with 5 gifted memberships. We're at 10. Let's get to 100 memberships on this live stream. 100 memberships. You hit the join button at the bottom. It's $3 or $4, but I'm going to show you guys a bunch of shit today. Hopefully I still have a channel after this because I'm showing you a bunch of excessive force shit today. Look. Hold on. Do we not see the knee drop? Did everybody see the knee drop? Did you see him drop his knee in an attempt to physically break this guy's neck? Watch. Watch. His arms are behind his back. The guy's done. He's flatlined. He's out. He's done. Boom! Drops his knee in the man's... Are you freaking kidding me? Are you guys watching? Stomper with 5 gifted memberships. Right on. Alex got one. Fred got one. Junkie got one. Sling got one. And Up Your Face Tube got one. Was gifted by Stomper. It's all good. Watch, everybody. Watch. Watch his knee. What's the point of doing that? Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with 5. We're at 20. We're at 20 gifted memberships. Yes, right on, guys. Yes, Team DLZ. We're at 20. Let's get to 100 memberships on this live stream. Hit the join button. Subscribe, join, become a member of this channel. I can't do it without your support. I guarantee that. I guarantee it. It's all good. Nah, bro. He's still got his knee. He still has his knee in his neck. Now we'll watch it through.
This is just another example.
God, got it. Oh my God. We're watching this happen in our country. Put a 1 in the chat if you're sick of seeing this shit. Put a 1 in the chat if knee drops should be banned. Put a 1 in the chat if you shouldn't be able to knee people when they're on the ground and try to hurt them. East Carbon Exposed with 5 gifted memberships. What's up with the Playboy? We're at 25 memberships. We're going to get 100. East Carbon Exposed, right on. Christopher Naylor got a membership. Kimberly, Renee got a membership. Mr. Larry got a membership. 190 Proof got a membership. Nate Dogg Reviews got a membership. Pro Say America's in the chat. I see you,
Just
Kaylee.
Another example of gratuitous excessive force by El Paso police when they need this individual in the head who is vomiting inside a bar. Now look, people are going to get drunk. In this instance, the young man has his knees on the ground, his hands are on the ground, so he's not a threat to anyone. In order for police to use a blow to the head, that person has to be threatening them with grievous bodily harm or even death in order to have that type of force. And then they go and tase him again when he's on the ground.
They beat him.
Threat whatsoever.
They beat him senseless. It's just so unbelievable. And we allow this to happen in our country.
Because exposing corruption and holding power.
So my boy BZ put together the body cam footage. The lawyer for this gentleman, or the lawyer for the family, sent BZ Watchdog this video. If you guys are in the chat, BZ Watchdog. Thank you a lot, East Carbon Exposed. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. We're at 25 memberships. Let's get to 100. Consider becoming a channel member. Johnny Morris just became a channel member. Johnny Morris gifted a membership, and JM got one. I hope that's Jonathan Mitchell Music.
Accountable is a full-time job.
Right on.
And
We're at
unlike
26.
these cops, I don't get paid overtime for shooting unarmed civilians.
Stay in the car.
So now apparently this guy had ran from police. Apparently that's what had happened. I'm not exactly sure what happened here because the details are still a little fuzzy.
Move. Don't move.
So why didn't this cop wait for backup? Why didn't he wait for backup to get there? But he jumps out with his gun like he's a cowboy. Johnny Morris, welcome to level 1. 27 memberships. Let's get to 100 memberships. You guys hit the subscribe button, double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Let's get to 1 million subscribers. Let's go to 100 memberships on this live stream. Consider joining and becoming a channel member. I appreciate it.
Motor 45. I've got a crash. 6th, just east of 225. Get a couple cars here now. Stay in the, give me your hands. Show me your hands. Get your hands up, dude. Don't shoot me. Get your hands up right now.
He literally says, don't shoot me.
Get your hands up.
Yeah.
So let's go back and watch that real quick. He gets out of the car.
Get your hands up, dude.
Don't shoot me.
Get your hands up right now. Get your hands
So
up.
now this guy comes walking at him. Oh, so the cop goes to attack him.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get away from that motherfucking gun. Get on the ground now.
What gun? What gun? I didn't see a gun. Did you guys see a gun?
Nigga,
Get on the ground now.
get that shit. Get that shit. Get that shit.
I'll shoot you.
Get that shit. Get that shit.
Dad, chill. No.
Get that shit.
No, Dad, chill.
Get that shit.
Officer, chill.
So, I mean, do we not know that cops are psycho? I mean, put a 1 in the chat if you know that cops are psychopaths. Put a 1 in the chat if you know if a cop is pointing his gun at you like this, that the cop is psycho. And the cop is going to probably shoot you. Put a 1 in the chat if you know that. Do you know that for, I mean, how many of us know that these guys are psychos? It's a 1 for me. Let me go over to the chat real quick and put a 1 in here. There's my 1. Cops are psychos. Straight up psychos. Not all of them. There's some very good police officers out there. We just see the bad ones.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Get that shit.
So the cop who's attacked him a couple times now and had 0 success, he continues to think he's going to be able to take on this dude who's bigger and stronger than him. You guys double tap on the screen, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up if you're watching on your computer.
On the ground.
Oh, yeah. So, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Get on the ground.
So right here, the cop doesn't think I'm going to shoot him in the leg right there, put 1 right through his quad right there. He doesn't think that. Why doesn't he shoot him in the leg right here, right now?
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
What? He shoots him in the head? He headshots the guy? The guy's got his fists up and the response is, I'm going to punch you in the head? 27 memberships. We're going to get 100 memberships during this live stream, you guys. Hit the join button. It's $3 or $4 a month. Support this channel. YouTube, United States government definitely is. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate your support. I mean, I can't do it without you. I really need your help.
You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Okay, so those are 2 shots there. I don't see where those shots go, though. So it shoots him right through the body? Is that right? Is that right? It shoots him.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Okay, so there's 2 shots there. Does he shoot him in the trapezius? Because it looks like he shoots him in the trapezius, right? I mean, it looks like he shoots him in the traps, right? That's what it looks like. Am I wrong? Did anybody else see it? Did he shoot him? Did he shoot him in the trap right here? Radic with the super chat. We can't do it without you. The thing you taught me, and I teach my kids, my girl, are forever grateful, brother. You save lives, and I will always support you, says Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with the $10 super chat. Radic, thanks, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. So I think he shoots him in the... Wow. Wow. Wow.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground!
Oh, yeah. So, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Get on the ground!
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground!
You ready for this?
He doesn't give the guy a chance to react to being shot. Instead, he just shoots him in the face.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground!
You ready for this?
Okay, he shoots him, and the guy right here, you can see he's stopped his forward progress. He's not coming forward anymore. He just, you see that? Did you see him stop? Did you see his feet stop? Put a 1 in the chat if you saw his feet. His forward motion came to an end. Watch.
Get on the ground!
You'll hear the 2 shots.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground!
You ready for this?
Okay, shot 1, shot 2. Now the guy stops. And remember, he's just been in an auto accident, so we don't know if his head's even working correctly. And then he headshots him. I see Fred Wagner in the chat.
Shots fired. 245 shots fired. Give me some cars. Cruiser. Amulet's hot.
Offers no aid. The man's laying there. I mean, he just shot him in the head. I'm one of those guys that I've been hunting and fishing, and I've seen animals that are killed, and when they're dead, they're gone. They're dead. So I understand that he murdered this guy. He knew he murdered him. He knew he was dead. So is Maxim in the chat? Maxim Whalen? There's Maxim in the chat, everybody. Maxim Manwelian. Maxim, if they had shot you in the head instead of shooting you in the hand, Maxim got shot right in the hand. If they had shot you in the head, Maxim, this is what they would have left you on the concrete, just like this, Maxim. Maxim's in the chat, everybody. Say hello to Maxim. Hello, Maxim. Welcome to the chat, brother. A victim of police brutality. He got shot. I showed it on my YouTube here. Oh, yeah. Guy's gone. You going to cuff him? You going to cuff him? You going to cuff him? Is he going to cuff him up? Is he going to cuff him up? I mean, put a 1 in the chat. The sickest shit you've ever seen are cops putting dead men in torture cuffs. You can't torture him anymore, copper. He's already dead. You disgusting maggot. You going to cuff him up? Cops trying to cuff him up. Guy's brains are on the concrete. The guy's brains are on the concrete. And the cop's trying to roll him over to put him in torture cuffs. What the fuck? What the No, you don't need a tourniquet. You blew his brains out. You don't need a tourniquet. She's like, oh, I got a tourniquet here. His brains are on the concrete, but hey, we got a tourniquet. Good thing you're here, honey.
It's not a tourniquet kind of thing. Thank you.
No, yeah, there's a bullet in his brain.
Stay there. Hey, hey! Get over there behind us. There's a gun over there. Behind the boxes.
Let's take a bet. Who's betting? Who's betting? Dan Hanlon? Chris Allen? Are you betting? Put a 1 if you're betting that some cop puts him in cuffs. Put a 1 if you are betting that one of these dirty cops runs up and puts the dead man in torture cuffs. Put a 1. Put a 2 if you think he's not going to be put in torture cuffs. Fred, I got your super chat. Fred Wagner sent me in a super chat. Thank you, Fred, for using Cash App, dude. The YouTube China doesn't take 30% out of that Cash App you sent me, Fred. I really appreciate that, man.
Shut it all down. Sable, westbound, highway Eastbound. What?
They just shot my dad. He didn't have no gun.
Did you find that gun?
He threw the gun.
Oh, so he didn't have a gun. Is he gonna cuff him? Is he gonna cuff him? I'm sorry for the suspense, but is he gonna cuff him? The guy's brains are on the ground. Are you gonna cuff him, you dirty cop?
Yeah. Just trying to help. No, let her help.
They all got their blue murder gloves.
Oh, you're sorry about that. No, it's okay.
I'm an ER nurse.
You got it?
Are they gonna cuff him? Are they gonna cuff him? Are they gonna cuff him?
There's one in the head as well.
That's my dad, bro. That's my dad.
Oh man, the guy's son is standing right there.
Gunshot to the chest, one to the head. Here, let's go. Come with me, come with me. Come on.
What?
You got your camera on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get you in my car. We're going to go to HQ.
Okay.
Rincon. We're going to HQ. Take in. We're going to HQ.
My car, black car over there. Keys are probably in it.
Okay. Come with me.
Fire multiple shots.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Another suspect? All right, let's go.
He was unarmed.
Just get into the passenger seat.
And look what the concern is about. The concern is about the cop and him and that he shot somebody. And the concern's about the cop. It's not at all for the man that just got his head blown off.
Don't shoot me.
Get your hands up right now. Get your hands up.
Yeah.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get away from that motherfucking gun. Get on the ground now.
There's no gun, though.
Nigga,
Get on the ground now.
get that shit. Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Oh, yeah. So, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Out of frame. Out
You
of
ready for
frame.
this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this? Nigga,
An absolute execution, Chevy. Chevy! An absolute execution. You guys, double tap on the screen, hit that like button. We got to get to 1,000 likes. Consider becoming a channel member. YouTube China has this channel so shadow banned. Please consider becoming a channel member. Hit the join button at the bottom. We're at 27 memberships. Let's get to 1,000 members. Let's get to 100 memberships on this live stream. Watch it again from another angle, but let's watch the murder first here because this is a murder.
nigga,
Get on the ground now.
get that shit. Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Oh, yeah. So, you ready for this? You ready for this?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
So he shoots right there once, shoots twice, and the suspect for speeding is then shot twice. Is he going to be stopped right here, Jody Shiloh? And then he headshots him as his feet are planted and he's standing there.
You ready for this?
Watch the victim's
for this,
feet.
huh?
Watch the
You ready
victim's
for
feet.
this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Watch the victim. Okay, so now watch the victim's feet. They're planted, and he shoots him in the head.
Nigga,
Get on the ground now.
get that shit. Get that shit. Get that shit.
I'll shoot you.
Get that shit. Get that shit.
Dad, chill. No.
Get that shit.
No, Dad.
Why didn't he taser him right there?
Officer, chill.
Why didn't he shoot him with a taser right there?
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Why didn't he taser him right there?
Get on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
He runs up and punches the guy. Instead of calling for backup, He runs up and tries to punch the guy in the face.
Officer, chill. Yeah.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Get that shit.
Get on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, chill.
So,
Yeah.
you ready for this?
Relax.
You ready for this?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Oh, dude. Dude. Murder. Put it in the chat. That's a murder. That is a murder. He didn't give the man, he shot him twice, gave him no chance to react, and then he shoots him right in the head. That was an absolute outright murder.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
Get on the ground.
You ready for this?
Dude. Dude. What the hell are we watching here? Cops are just murdering people in the street? Dan Hanlon with 10 gifted memberships. Yes, Dan Hanlon. We're at 37. 37 memberships, getting to 100 memberships. We are at 37 right now. Yes, Dan Hanlon, thank you. Trying to get to 100 memberships on this live stream. We're at 37 right now. Yes! Yeah! Yeah! Let's roll! Let's go! Thank you, Justin Barnes. Good to see you. Jason Maddie got a membership. Susan got a membership. Renee, Psycho, RH, Joshua got a membership. Jason got a membership. Pristine got a membership. Ebby Key Builds got a membership. Kimberly Nichols, I see you. Carlos got a membership. Man. I'm so sorry. My face is flush. I'm blown away that we just watched this cop murder this guy. Zero de-escalation.
You ready for this? You ready for this, huh? You ready for this, huh?
I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Justin Barnes with the membership. We're at 38 memberships now, trying to get to 100. Let's get to 100 memberships. Consider becoming a channel member right now. Do it. Chevy sent in 5 memberships. Yes! Hey, YouTube, people join this channel. Stop shadow banning me, YouTube. Come on. Let people see my videos. Why? Because I show the cops murdering people? Lavish with a gifted membership. Yes, we're at 43. We're going to get to 100 gifted memberships or bot memberships. Join this channel. Join this channel. Thank you.
Get on the ground.
Ready for
Dude, what the fuck are we watching in this country? Lavish with another gifted membership. We're at 45. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap on the screen, hit the like button. Double tap, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go! Cope Dog and Dog, Shaniqua. Watch this father get murdered. You see that? I'm not sure if you guys see this or not, but let me show you something. Do you see the guy here in the black? That's his dad. And watch, he's going to watch his father get murdered by a cop on camera.
Ready for
There he goes. The boy's running off. His father's dead. His father's dead.
Shots fired. 245 shots fired.
Shots fired? It was a fucking murder.
Cruiser. Amulet's hot.
It was a murder. Chevy! Thanks, Chevy. Thanks, Hanlon. Appreciate you guys joining. Thank you. Lavish! He tries to flip him over. He's trying to flip him over. He's trying to flip him over to torture cuff him. Raddick with 5 more memberships. We're now over the 50 mark. We're now over the 50 mark. We're going to get to 100 memberships on this live stream. Raddick, a.k.a. Ski. Rebecca got a membership. Butthead got a membership. Mason got a membership. Dominique got a membership. Right on. We are at 50 gifted memberships right now. We got 50 to go. Let's go! He's trying to cuff him. He's trying to cuff him, but because he's such an out-of-shape little piggy, he can't get the air in because he just killed somebody for no reason. No reason. Yeah.
Do you need it?
No. It's not a...
And then Justin Barnes with a super chat, and he said he's really going to handcuff a dead guy. 245 likes. Let's get to 1,000 likes. Double tap your finger on the screen. Let's go! I can't do it without you. I desperately need your help. YouTube has shadow banned this channel. I need your help. Fuck the thought police. Don't let them control us. Don't let them control us. You got to see this shit. Frode became a membership, Lavish with another gifted membership. Even in death, we can't escape the torture cuffs. Scratching my head. Of course, we're at 51 memberships, 49 to go.
Tourniquet kind of thing. Thank you.
God dang it.
Stay there.
Do you want balls?
Hey, hey! Get over there behind us. There's a gun over there. Behind the boxes.
But he didn't have the gun in his hand, Copper. Frode, stranger. Welcome, Frode. F-O-R-D-E. Everybody say welcome, Frode. Fresh toast. I see you, brother. I see you. Dang it. Special Ed Andrew.
Shut it all.
You guys, a special friend is in the chat. Special Ed Andrew is in here. Dan Cocaran. We're at 51 memberships. We're going to get to 100. We're going to get it. You watch.
Down. Sable. Westbound. Highway. Eastbound. What?
They just shot my dad. He didn't have no gun.
Did you find that gun?
There's the ER nurse begging to help. And here's Dan Fizzle with a comment. Delete Lawz. Did you know this very department is under a consent decree for killing another black man previously? He was killed for wearing a ski mask.
He threw the gun.
What pig shack is this?
You got it? Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Just trying to help. No, let her help. She's okay. Oh, you're sorry about that.
Welcome, Frode.
You got it?
The police just shot my dad, man.
There's one in the head as well.
There's one in the head as well. Sevenfold with some of the best comments on all of YouTube. Sevenfold, if you guys are not reading his comments on my videos, you got to read what Sevenfold posts. Handcuffing a dead body for officer safety makes perfect sense in a cop's mind. It's disgusting, Sevenfold. We're at 51 memberships, 49 to go. Consider joining this channel because I'm going to continue to show you the content that they don't want me to show you. It's just that simple. I'm going to keep showing it. I'm going to keep showing it.
All right, car 25, gunshot to the chest, one to the head.
I paid the price, but I'm going to show it anyway.
Yeah, here, let's go. Come with me, come. You got your camera on?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to get you in my car. We're going to go to HQ.
Okay.
Rincon. We're going to HQ. We're going to HQ.
Now, the only thing the other cop is worried about is getting this cop to headquarters to protect him for murdering a dude in the streets.
My car, black car over
Salam
there.
Allah.
Okay, come with me.
Fire multiple shots.
I'll be with you in just a moment. Another suspect? All right, let's go.
He was unarmed.
Just get into the passenger seat.
Look at all these cops sprinting in. The man is dead, folks. The man is dead. They're sprinting in. We got another suspect to get. We got to get him.
Don't move. Stay in the and show me your hands. Oh, yeah. This is the textbook definition of de-escalation. Point a loaded gun at an unarmed black man, scream 10 contradictory commands in 5 seconds, and pray nobody notices. You're just making it up as you go.
BZ Watchdog is in the chat. He put this video together. BZ got the body camera from the attorney for the family. Good work, BZ Watchdog. Houston Hot Dogs in the chat, everybody.
Get that loop. Get that shit. Because nothing says control like shouting into the void while nobody actually secures the gun Rajon tossed. If that weapon was the danger, why was it lying unattended while the officer melted down on camera? You ready for this? Shots fired. You ready for this? Translation. I'm about to turn my poor tactics into justification for deadly force. And then bang, bang, bang. 2 to the chest, 1 to the head. Not de-escalation. Execution. Complete with a dramatic...
Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with BZ Watchdog. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree that this was absolutely an execution. This was absolutely an execution. This was a murder. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Houston Hot Dog, shoot me an email if that's you. Houston Hot Dog, shoot me an email so I know it's you.
Pause for good measure. And let's not forget who we're talking about. Officer Matthew Neely. Older, overweight, didn't wait for backup, went straight to his gun. Tried to grab, botched it and fell down.
You guys, Justin Barnes with the super chat. Chille, where was this? OTVO, we don't stop. BZ Watchdog, you got the details on this? Put it in the comment section, BZ Watchdog.
Then swung like a tired bar brawler. And the cherry on top, a history that already had a judge tossing his testimony out in 2019.
This was in Colorado, right? So that means, you guys, I'm not sure if you can know this or not, but qualified immunity is abolished in Colorado. How's it going? So maybe it's not qualified immunity. Maybe it's Terry versus Ohio. OTVO. Put it in the comment section. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. That's what it is. It's got nothing to do with qualified immunity. It has to do with the fact that cops can run up to you and grab you and detain you for their safety. This guy got shot in the name of officer safety. Instead of the cop retreating and sitting in his car and locking the door, he chose to escalate it. And this here says that judge also found not only was the initial arrest unjustifiable and unlawful, the search of the defendant's person was unconstitutional. Judge rules the defendant was in custody for purposes of Miranda. His freedom of actions curtailed to the degree associated with a formal arrest. The moment the police got, before Officer Neely even got out of the car, he was put on the ground, placed in torture cuffs, and then immediately subjected to interrogation. Another blatant violation of his Fifth Amendment constitutional rights. Law enforcement had no reason to conduct a frisk of the defendant, no specific reason to believe that he was armed or dangerous, possessing any weapons on his person. They were not conducting a lawful arrest, so this was not an arrest or search incident to arrest. This was a blatant violation of his constitutional rights, searching through his pockets to try to find evidence of a crime. And this cop was previously investigated for being a scumbag. Ben on third.
Not credible in an unlawful detention case involving excessive force. That was my dad, bro.
That was my dad.
Life. One of our officers was placed.
Where was the urgency when it mattered?
Good afternoon. We are here today because of a very serious incident. A man lost his life. One of our officers was placed in a dangerous and fast-moving situation. And our community, rightfully, has questions. Here are the facts as we know them at this time. A solo traffic officer attempted to stop a vehicle for a traffic violation and possibly DUI. He was actually working a driving under the influence task force for the Labor Day weekend. A driver that he identified as speeding or possibly involved in their...
So remember, they create a task force to get you. Anybody who gets caught up in it, who's innocent, doesn't matter. They created a task force. So they're going to stop everybody to check you for drunk driving. Raddick with a super chat. Officer safety, this fat needed to worry about his artery and his heart. Fucking loser, says Raddick, a.k.a. Ski. Thanks, Raddick, for the super chat. We need 49 new members. I need you guys to consider joining this channel. It's $3 or $4 a month. Show a little support. Show YouTube China that people like this content. They like seeing the truth. Consider becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. I can't do it without your help. I really appreciate it.
DUI, and again, we're still going to have those facts get developed through interviews and investigation that's still yet to come. Fled, and after he fled, the officer followed him, activated his emergency equipment. The driver continued to drive, and ultimately he rear-ended another vehicle, which caused him to cross into a median.
So he should have been killed for that, for sure.
And then he struck an additional vehicle. After the crash, the suspect refused to exit or listen to the officer's commands of stay in the vehicle and show his hands. The suspect got out of the car. He kept his hands down by his side, and he started to walk up towards the sidewalk. As he walked towards the sidewalk, he made a tossing motion and subsequently threw a handgun.
So he threw the gun, so he didn't have a gun.
Tossing the handgun, he then began walking back towards the officer, even though the officer had ordered him multiple times to stop. At one point, he incited other officers on scene, other individuals on scene, not officers, other individuals that were surrounding the officer, surrounding the location, who started to show up based upon the traffic collision. And he started to say numerous times to incite them to basically, and I'm going to use this verbatim because I think it's important. He said multiple times, get the shit, while he continually pointed back at the handgun. He repeatedly made this movement. He continually made a pointing.
So saying get the shit means you should have your face blown off at 2 feet away?
Motion back towards the weapon while talking to other individuals in and around the location. As the suspect moved toward the officer and looking back at the weapon, the officer struck the suspect in an attempt to de-escalate the situation and to prevent him from focusing on the weapon and reaching that weapon.
Wayne the Pain, make sure that your gifts are turned on. People come through in gift memberships. Wayne the Pain, make sure that your gifts are turned on. Lavish. I mean, it's just so unbelievable. And then, who is it? Raddick just put, we investigated ourselves and didn't find we did anything wrong.
The suspect then turned on the officer, raised his fist, and said, I'm ready for this. Are you ready for this? And then he aggressively advanced. The officer, who was alone, outnumbered, backed into the street and oncoming traffic and ordered the suspect multiple times to stop and listen to his commands, all of which were ignored. At this time, the officer discharged his firearm. The suspect was struck and killed. This was not something that the
why don't you say the truth? He shot him twice and then paused while the victim stopped his motion forward. Then he shot him in the head. Tell the truth.
The department or the city of Aurora wanted.
Tell the truth.
Our officer was performing his duty, enforcing traffic laws and keeping our roads safe.
Enforcing traffic laws. It's all about traffic laws in this country because it generates revenue. I'm going to show you another video in a second. You're going to see what traffic revenue actually does.
He did not choose this confrontation. It was the suspect's actions that escalated and turned this into violence. Had the suspect not fled, crashed into other vehicles, thrown a gun, encouraged others to retrieve that gun, and advanced aggressively towards the officer, we would not be standing here today.
Top Rock and the Tower Time in the chat at the same time. What's up, Playboys?
It's always easy to second guess an officer after the fact. But in the moment, faced with an armed and aggressive individual who created the danger, he gave commands.
He created the danger, Kimberly Nichols? Kimberly Nichols, who created the danger? The cop who pulled the firearm. The other guy had his fists up, the old-fashioned way we used to fight each other.
He tried to intervene without
Grizzly
force, but the suspect chose, and choices left him with no other safe alternative.
He had to blow his brains out, Brittany. Kimberly Nichols, he had to blow his brains out. There was no other way. He had to blow his head off.
We must also be clear about officer safety.
Oh, there it is. Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat. OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio, because it all goes back to officer safety. This pig right here said it out loud.
But the suspect chose, and choices left him with no other safe alternative. We must also be clear about officer safety.
We must also be clear about officer safety, that the officer safety is premier. Number one, officer safety over your rights, over your life. Officer safety first. And any bootlicker who agrees with that, you are the problem with our country. You are the cancer. You are the worst. The bootlickers who think officer safety is more important than our rights, you are the cancer of our society. You are a plague on society. You are the worst. The bootlicker who supports officer safety over your rights.
An officer
John
is
Lunn.
not paid to get injured or beaten in the middle of a street. Their duty is to protect themselves and the public. So that
What did he just say?
must also be clear about officer safety. An officer is not paid to get injured or beaten in the middle of a street.
He's not paid to get injured or beaten in the middle of a street. 2 super chats in a row. Yes! Thank you for your support. Justin Barnes, Marines, we call that a failure drill. The third shot was not necessary. I would argue that none of them were. The third shot shows murderous intent, said Justin Barnes. Grizzly said, I was at the range. Dangerous pigs out there. Oh, man. It's
Their duty is to protect themselves and the public so that they can
So
continue
remember what he said. Their duty is to protect themselves first, before the public. He said
to
it.
serve. In this case, had the officer been incapacitated, the consequences for him and for others in the area could have been devastating. Our Constitution, under the Fourth Amendment, requires that an officer use force be judged by the reasonableness of the moment.
It's called objective reasonableness, and the Constitution was changed in 1989 with the Supreme Court case called Graham versus Connor that fundamentally twisted the Fourth Amendment to give the government all the power. The use of force will be objectively reasonable by the officer on the scene. The use of force will be determined by the objectively reasonable officer on the scene from the Graham versus Connor holding, meaning that the cop can decide that the force he should use is blowing your brains out. This cop should be prosecuted for murder.
Not by hindsight. Based on his actions and the initial...
No, BZ put the case in there twice. It was a Felix versus Murray. I can't remember the name of that case.
briefing, it appears the officer believed he faced an imminent threat of death or serious injury, and he acted.
Everybody, Edward Baker. Edward Baker, welcome to the chat, my friend. Consider becoming a channel member. Hit the subscribe button. YouTube China. Edward, listen to Edward's comment here. I've never seen you before. A channel with hundreds of thousands of subs. Thanks for coming, Edward Baker. You are awesome, man. Who are you? Sorry, but my feeds are usually full of idiots. I totally understand that. You know what I am? I'm the #1 truth teller. I'm the #1 truth teller on YouTube. If I will say the truth out loud, I will show the truth no matter what, and it earns me all kinds of hate. And YouTube China has this channel so shadow banned, it's unbelievable. Consider becoming a channel member. It's $3 or $4 a month. It supports the channel. The only way this channel is surviving is through memberships and super chats and people who, like Fred Wagner, who send me a super chat. That's the only way we're making it. Because we don't make any ad revenue. They demonetize all my videos. They don't put my videos out into the stream. They don't give my members notifications. That's what's happening. I've been fucking documenting it. Such a scam.
We also understand, and I do understand this without question, the broader context of what we are discussing today.
Such a scam.
The suspect was a black male. Aurora is presently and remains under a consent decree designed specifically to address bias and force issues.
Right, because you shouldn't go blowing people's heads off. Milena got no notification. Of course, they're trying to kill this channel. The live stream, we usually have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people in here. We can't get 500. They're trying to kill this channel.
We know that trust is fragile without question, and we take that incredibly, incredibly serious.
Oh, you do? But the guy's brains are on the concrete, so I guess you don't take it that seriously.
That is why this case will be investigated thoroughly, independently, and transparently. Body-worn camera video, closed-circuit TV, and independent witness cell phones, witness statements, forensic evidence will all be reviewed. And
by the cops. The cops are going to investigate themselves and find no wrongdoing, not a crime. Let me tell you something. When I'm the mayor or I'm the governor, I'm going to create police brutality codes, police excessive force statutes, codes, and ordinances. No more we investigated ourselves. I will create a third-party organization that is retired prosecutors, retired lawyers, who then stand in for the district attorney, and they conduct the grand jury. I will end the resignation loophole where the cop can resign and not have to face the music because he doesn't work here anymore, so we can't put it on his jacket. The next pig shack that hires him, they don't get to know the information that he blew a guy's head off and resigned before the investigation was completed. Such shit. We must overturn Terry versus Ohio.
That review will be done consistent with state law. We will release this video, all this video, when permitted. We
just saw all the video. It was murder.
A tragic incident. A life was lost. an officer was forced to make a split-second decision.
No, he wasn't. He could have gone to his car and locked the door, but he chose to punch him in the face.
That no one wanted. But the suspect's actions created this danger, and our officers responded to survive and to protect others. Our commitment is simple. We will uncover the truth. We will support our officers and this department through the due process. And we
will support our officers, of course.
The community's concerns with openness.
Jose Hernandez, hoodies are in on Monday. Jose Hernandez, your hoodie's in on Monday. I'll ship it to you tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll ship out hoodies. I'm going to lay all the hoodies out. Hoodies will be gone in 2 days.
And accountability. What I'm going to do now is, again, I'm trying to get as much factual information as absolutely possible and what we can legally release. And I mean that sincerely. There are some things right now that we cannot release. We do not have the officer's statement yet. He has not given that statement. So we are going off of witness information. We cannot release the body-worn video yet until the family sees it. The family has not.
Throwing a sucker punch, fumbling a baton, and then squeezing off 3 rounds, 2 to the chest.
Yes, that's right.
Man's doesn't equal control.
Does the cop break this down?
Wrap it up, Matthew. Need policing. It reads like liability.
Such a
maybe it's
scam. Such a
maybe
scam.
It's a curse. But notice how the name.
Such a scam. It is such a lie. These cops are going to explain away how they murdered somebody, and it was perfectly justified. It was perfectly justified. Here's another one. I want to show you guys something, and take a look at this, okay? The cop walks up, and the man's hands are up in the air. You see this right here? His hands are up in the air. Jose Hernandez with a super chat. Right on, Jose. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it, man. Hands are up. The guy clearly does not want to fight, wants nothing to do with violence. The cops grab him, throw him on the ground, and just start wailing on him. Watch. Throw your knee, bro. There it is. There's the knee in the side. There's a knee in the side. There's a knee in the side. Are you fucking kidding me? This has to be banned. We cannot allow cops to drop knees into people. Watch this cop. Watch what he does. So he didn't want to fight to begin with. He had his hands up. Now he's on the ground. Look at him kicking his feet. And there's the knee right there. There's this dirty pig. He's going to knee this guy right here. Watch right here. He's going to knee him in the side over and over and over again. For what? For what? Why? There's a knee. There's a knee. There's a knee. Why? Why? There's a knee. For what? Why do you get to abuse somebody? Why do you get to abuse somebody? Now he punches him. And the guy's can't get his feet. He's not done. The abuse is not over yet. The abuse is not over. We have more abuse to go. Punches him. It is just sick. And then he's got his knee in his back. They're lifting his arm up, hurting his shoulder on his rotator cuff. He's on top of him. They got 3 cops on him. 1 cop has his knee in the small of his back. And by the way, folks, if this camera wasn't here, we never would have seen any of this. Now he jerks him up by his rotator cuffs, throws him on the bench where he started off like this with his hands up in the air. So remember, see where he put him on the bench? Check it out. Here he is on the bench in the beginning again. Hands are up. He's got his hands up. They throw him on the ground, beat him up, and then by the time the video comes to an end, they're going to throw him right back on the bench where he just was. They put him here. Now we're going to throw you back up. Fucking sick, people. This is a sick society we're living in. And the bootlickers, they love it. They love it. The bootlickers. So now here's another one. And when I am in office as mayor or the governor, I will make it so you cannot throw knees on people if you're a cop. You can't do it in the UFC. You can't do it in wrestling. You can't do it in shoot fighting. You can't do it in sambo. Can't do it in pancration. You can't drop a knee on anybody in any fighting league. It's illegal. But not if you're a cop. If you're a cop, there is a knee in the back as hard as he can. There's another knee with his whole body as 3 other people are holding him down. Look how useless the pigtail is.
She's cool.
There's another knee. Oh, now this guy throws a knee too. Wow. Man, can you imagine that we pass a bill that says police cannot knee you? I mean, it's just basic. Is it basic? You're not allowed to knee people? Is that basic? Chille, for hood closed sales, try to see if you're able to use Telegram. It's good for that. Knees him again. 1. Okay, he kneed him with his full body. Let's count. We got 1, 2, 3. There's 4. There's 5 cops around him with the useless pigtail here. Knees him again right there. There's the second knee with his full body weight. The pigtail's useless. She's just standing there. She doesn't belong being there. Thanks for the super chat, Raddick. We need 49 new members. Let's go. Let's go. Consider becoming a channel member. I need 49 new members to get to 100. I can't do it without your help. Let's get to 100 members. We're at 51 now. I need 49 new members. Let's roll.
Run. She's cool.
This is the worst part because the guy's incapacitated. He's rolled over to the point where he can't move anywhere because they got all their weight on top of him. So he's just sitting there. This cop here is going to decide, well, he's just sitting there. I think I'll knee him again. Knees him again in the kidneys. Knees him again. Don't worry. It's just a few bad apples. It's just a few bad apples. They're all going to say the same thing. It's just a few bad apples. Don't worry about anything. I want to show this. This is a news clip, but I want to show you something, how the government is using ticketing you and pulling you over and arresting you for your tow fees. And this actually has been covered at really, really long. I mean, a lot of people have covered this. It's been seen time and time and time again. But I want to show you this because this channel WXYZ out of Detroit, this news organization, state-run media, does a fantastic job of actually covering how they have created the tow fees to rip you off. Put a 1 in the chat if your car's been towed. If your car's been towed and you had to pay some crazy tow fees.
He was a police chief who tried to fire a controversial cop years before he was at the center of stories by the 7 investigators. So why did he lose his job instead?
Tonight, that former chief is breaking his silence, telling 7 investigator Ross Jones why he believes city leaders ignored his warnings about an officer now accused of breaking the law.
Right on,
Some
Nick
people
Tate.
should be cops and some people should not. Clearly, his behavior over the course of the last 9-10 years hasn't gotten better. It's escalated.
Melvindale Police Lieutenant Matthew.
You guys remember this guy, Melvindale Police Lieutenant Matthew Furman? You guys remember this guy? The civil rights lawyer covered him. They'll show a couple of the incidents and you'll recognize it. Brittany D.
Furman is off the street today, suspended without pay after being charged over 3 alleged assaults.
So there's 3 different assaults they're showing here on this video. That Furman was charged with all 3 of them.
From the last 4 years. They all could have been avoided, according to this former Melvindale police chief, who said he tried to take Furman's badge nearly a decade ago and lost his instead.
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Chad Hayes chose to break his silence after hearing recent comments from Melvindale's city attorney, Larry Coogan, decrying the actions of Furman and others.
When you look at these videos of the conduct that took place by some of these officers, it's reprehensible.
He's upset because the body cam reveals all these actions. And people are seeing all these actions.
But just wait for it. Hold on, stay with me for a minute. Wait for it. They're going to explain why this cop was so unfireable. They couldn't fire him. Why was that?
He didn't care about the exact same actions 9 years ago that weren't on body cam.
To understand how we got here, you need to go back to 2016. That's when Chad Hayes was Melvindale's police chief and Matthew Furman was a corporal, towing lots of vehicles and racking up plenty of citizen complaints.
Towing lots of vehicles. Put a 1 in the chat if your car's been towed and you had to pay $300, $500 to get your car out.
complaints.
I couldn't go into the number of complaints that he generated from traffic stops. Dozens and dozens of complaints.
In 2016, Furman would be accused of assault.
So I tell people sometimes that it's pointless in complaining. It just doesn't matter, right? And I've heard people say to me, Chille, don't tell people not to complain. He's received dozens and dozens of complaints. You complain to the same pig that pig works for, and those pigs don't do anything. And if you get a police chief like this one, who wasn't a pig, that was a good cop, they fire the good cop. Watch, wait for it. Just wait.
Twice. In June, he would detain a robbery suspect who said Furman slammed his head into the police car while he was handcuffed. A lieutenant reported he witnessed this and told the man he would not sweep that incident under the rug. Another officer there said under oath that Furman went way over the line and split the man's head open. Furman claimed the man injured himself.
So there's Furman there, and you remember you complained on him, you bitched about him to the same pigs. Well, no, let me take that back. I retract. To the good police officers out there, this crowd doesn't really believe in good police officers, but I think there's some. This police chief was a good cop. You complained, the good cop wanted to get rid of this bad pig.
The following month, Furman would be accused of using excessive force when he tackled a man to the ground that a fellow officer said had been completely cooperative.
Veteran officers and newer officers in both occasions come forward and like, this is wrong. Those actions were wrong.
Chief Hayes would notify city leadership, including Larry Coogan, that he was suspending Corporal Furman without pay, saying he wanted to terminate him or have him appear before a trial board.
5 days after I formally requested to terminate him, they suspended me pending termination.
At a hearing,
they suspended him, the good cop who took the complaint seriously and was going to fire the bad pig. The good cop is now on notice that he's being fired. Listen to it again.
Wanted to terminate him or have him appear before a trial board.
5 days after I formally requested to terminate him, they suspended me pending termination.
At a hearing, the city would accuse Hayes of a litany of misconduct, including violating the city's social media policy, using profanity to describe other city officials, providing false statements to the Public Safety Committee, and improperly issuing discipline on Matthew Furman. Hayes denied it all.
Why did they want to keep Furman so badly, in your view?
He makes them tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, every year, in the tow fees. They were making
the tow fees. He makes them hundreds of thousands of dollars. This little shit community, this shit board of city council leaders makes money for the city, for the county, for the district, for the borough.
Making a ton of money by him towing cars.
According to court records, Furman was responsible for nearly 80% of the tows.
He made 80%
in the entire department. In fact, when Furman was off on vacation, the city saw towing revenues plummet. At a public meeting, City Attorney Larry Coogan took note. The reduction in tows means a reduction in revenue for the city, he said, according to a transcript. We're still in a deficit elimination plan, and that concerns me. I mean, I don't think anybody wants the state of Michigan coming in. So after the city's top revenue generator was suspended and faced possible termination, Hayes said the city fired him and kept Furman.
How do you respond to being terminated tonight?
It's been an honor to serve the citizens of Melvindale, and I look forward to my future.
Wow. We know that, how many of you guys seen a good cop, right? Put a 1 in the chat if this police chief was trying to be a good cop. And for all the bootlickers out there who say that I hate all cops, I'm pointing out right now, I'm saying out loud, this police chief was trying to be a good cop. He was trying to be a good cop. John Lunn with a super chat. Run up, John. Yeah. Thanks, John. Supporter, it says, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude.
Gave proper discipline that maybe, just maybe, would have stopped what we've now recently seen had somebody actually cared about the truth.
In the years that would follow, Furman would face more assault allegations. Charged in 2019 when a man claimed he threw him down a flight of stairs. Furman denied it and pled no contest to neglect of duty. He'd be charged over this 2021 stomping of a man who led police on a high-speed chase.
He's stomping on a
and
dude.
over 2 separate tasings 3 years later. One of a mother outside her daughter's school.
You guys remember that
and
one?
Another
Do you
of
remember when he tased that mom sitting in a school parking lot in the driveway of the school?
Man who drove with a suspended license. Furman has denied any wrongdoing. Larry Coogan would not agree to an interview for this story, so we caught up with him at a recent city council meeting.
So they went to the city council meeting and did the old ambush style of journalism that is still prevalent today, and we should continue to do it more.
Why in 2016, when the city tried to fire him the first time, wasn't Matthew Furman fired?
You'd have to ask the former chief and the subsequent chief.
I'm asking the city attorney.
And I'm going to give you the same answer. I'm not going to change it. You'd have to ask the city chief of police.
Coogan says keeping Furman had nothing to do with generating revenue, and he said firing Chief Hayes was the city council's idea, not his. Nicole Barnes was city council president back then and wanted Furman to keep his job.
She's dirty. She's dirty all the way. She was city council president back then, but now she's the mayor.
Now Nicole Shkira, she is the city's mayor.
Now she's the mayor.
Who tried to make sure Matthew Furman kept his job in 2016, were you wrong to do that?
I can't really say yes or no to that.
She declined to answer most of our questions about Furman.
I don't really have a comment to that either right now.
Citing the pending charges against him.
I make a plea to the citizens. You guys need to keep an eye on what is going on and what is happening with your taxpayer dollars. Ms. Barnes, who is currently the mayor, was directly involved in everything that happened to Chad Hayes. Everything. And everything that happened with Matthew Furman. People, wake up.
Melvindale's mayor wouldn't say if she regrets passing up the chance to fire Furman almost a decade ago, but today, City Attorney Larry Coogan admits he'd like a do-over.
In retrospect and looking back, it would have been nice. It would have avoided a lot of litigation. Absolutely.
Seems like I was right. It makes you wonder why they didn't care 9 years ago when their police officers in their own city came forward.
Matthew Furman declined to be interviewed, but through his attorney released a lengthy statement telling a very different story from the one you just heard. He said Furman's toes were always within the law and that he was encouraged to tow.
His toes were within the law. He was towing you away to make money for their Michigan county or town. He was literally ripping people off in Melvindale so that they could have more money for the city. And where does the money go? Into the big, beautiful city hall, into the Chamber of Commerce, but none for you. We can't afford to feed people in this country, but we can make the city hall look a lot better. That big, beautiful ballroom that Trump is building for hundreds of millions of dollars.
Vehicles by Chad Hayes. He claimed Hayes retaliated against Furman because the chief favored a different towing company, which Hayes denies. He also said the claims of assault made against Furman in 2016 were false because they never led to criminal charges or punishment.
We saw
Finally,
this in
he
Ironton.
says attorney Larry Coogan told Furman in
We saw this in Ironton, Ohio, that the tow company there, when they got a little nepotism going with the cops and the tow company, what was his name? Sisler. So a guy named, I think it was Steve Sisler, he was the canine pig in Ironton, Ohio. He was the canine pig. His brother or cousin, another Sisler, had a tow company. Then that tow company, after they got the contract with the Ironton police or the Lawrence County, then the next year, Sisler's tow company grew by 3 or 4 tow trucks, and they were impounding everything. We saw this in Ironton, Ohio.
2016 that he never should have been suspended by Hayes in the first place, and that he has a recording of Coogan saying Furman was being singled out and attacked. For his part, Larry Coogan said Chief Hayes faced termination not for disciplining Matthew Furman, but because
Chuck P is in the chat, everybody. Chuck P, what's going on, Playboy?
he did so without formally serving him with internal charges. Hayes disputes that. You can read Furman's complete statement on our website right now.
There's no point in reading Furman's complete statement. It's going to be all lies, all lies. The simple fact is these cops are out of control. They can't control their emotions. They can't control their...
Look at that shit. Look at that.
So this cop has got a homeless guy in Pima County, Arizona. This guy's homeless, And all he has to do is just keep his cool. But watch what the cop does to this guy.
That nigga big tweaking, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Oh.
So this guy throws a couple phantom punches that obviously are going to go nowhere. He's throwing punches at the air, and this little pipsqueak of a cop, decides that he's going to take him on. One second. I'm getting my software back here. Throws a punch. Now he's going to beat the guy down as he's on the... Now he's going to punch him. And the guy's done. The guy's cooked. So here's the first offensive punch that the cop lands. Oh, is it Freddie and Steve Sisler? Is that right? Jody Shiloh, that's the answer. It's Freddie is the tow truck guy, right? And then Steve is the pig, because Steve Sisler is a total pig. Like, I got so many complaints on Steve Sisler. Is it Steve Sisler or Freddie Sisler? Which one's the pig, Jody? So he punches the homeless man in the face here. Okay, so the homeless guy goes down. Now you want to cover him and put his, lock him up, right? But nope, cop wants to punch him. And he punches him right in the face right there. Holy shit. Punches him again. There's the second one. There's the third punch. There's the fourth punch. There's the fifth punch. There's the sixth punch. This is abuse. This isn't rights protecting. This isn't protecting us. This is attacking us in the streets. And there it is. I mean, it never, ever, ever ends. It's just constant, never-ending abuse is what it is. It's just never-ending abuse. So this video here, that I want to remind you guys of something before you watch this video. These are high school kids. This is going on in a high school near you, which is just so unbelievable. Did you see that? This cop slams this kid as though the kid is a terrorist and he's going to kill people. This cop slams this kid onto this table so hard, it's unbelievable. What the hell? So it's going to start over here, and then he's going to throw him over here. Watch this. Watch. Okay, right here, ready? Okay, so you see the cop grab the guy in the white shirt right there? The guy weighs about 130 pounds, and the cop's about 200. Watch this. Grabs him from behind right there. Do you see that? He's going to grab him from behind, and now what's he going to do? He's going to try to slam the kid's head open. Watch. Put a 1 in the chat if that's some bullshit right there. What if you saw a cop doing that to your kid? Yeah, high school kids are fighting. High school kids fight. From behind. And now, here he
Nah, fuck you up, nigga.
There it is right there. There's another angle. You can see that this cop is completely unhinged. Okay, so the cop grabs him from behind right here. Now watch him slam him on the back of his head, trying to kill him. Look at that. Pulling on the left arm as he pushes the chest so that there's no protection for the back of the kid's head. Oh, dude. That was horrible. Watch where the kid's head lands. See that right there? You see this metal pole right here that's on the cart? His head's going to bounce off this pole. Oh, shit. Then he comes running back in and pushes the same kid. slams him. The kid gets up off the ground. He pushes him down again. The kid eventually gets up. He's just standing there. Now the kid's just standing there. Probably concussed. And this cop comes running in and throws a stiff arm and knocks him on his ass again. Wow. I mean, just disgusting. We're living in just this disgusting dystopian police state, prison state, death state. And so people, I got a lot of shit for coming out and saying that Trump's a piece of shit, authoritarian cop sucker who's put ICE Nazis in all of our country. People, I'm going to unsubscribe because you don't like Trump. What's to like about him? He's a total cop sucker. My big issue in America is that police use excessive force. Trump encourages excessive force. Would you think I was going to like him? You think I was going to be his friend? I'm not his friend. That guy's a piece of shit. So what is this? Is this going to play or not? Let's see if this is going to play. You got to see this. This guy prays to Trump as the there it is. There it is right there. He literally prays to Donald Trump. And if you guys don't know, Trump loves the cops beating on people. He calls for it. He calls for it. He says, put them in the car and don't be nice about it. This guy is going to pray to Trump as the cops are bashing the window out of his car. It's surreal.
Please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people.
They're breaking.
He literally
Donald Trump.
He literally prays to Trump. Trump, who loves cops and wants them to be more violent and hostile to us. Dan Hanlon with 5 gifted memberships. USAINC 1803 got a membership. Good to see you, UA. BZ Duro got a membership. Laurel got a membership. Melissa Morris and got a membership. All from Dan Hanlon. We're at 56 memberships. Let's get to 100. 44 to go. 44 memberships to go. Please consider becoming a channel member. I really appreciate it. As you can see, YouTube has knocked us down where we had thousands just a week or two ago. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 people in the chat. Now we have 181, but it's you people. You people, Team DLZ, are here. Thank you for coming. YouTube is not sharing the videos. It's shadow banned beyond the pale. You can't imagine. You can't imagine what I'm seeing on my end. It's horrible.
If you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump.
Praying to Trump to save him from the cops. To save him from the cops. Thanks, Dan Hanlon.
Please, I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people.
They're breaking.
I actually feel kind of bad for the guy because he's actually praying to a cop. He's praying to a guy who just loves cops. And there's nothing. Trump looks at cops as his voting base. That's how he sees it, because cops vote. And so Trump is all about that voter base of cops. And as you can see, it's popular to be a bootlicker in this country. It's popular. If I make a bootlicking channel, man, I won't be shadow banned anymore. I'll be able to actually make a living on YouTube without having to get my supporters to support the channel. Grizzly, the first commandment is you shall have no other gods before me. Exodus 20:3. Thanks, Grizzly. I appreciate that. I thought that was the first commandment. Is that what it is? It's in Exodus? Thanks. I appreciate you pointing that out. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Oh!
Did he mace him in the face right there?
Oh!
Yeah, he turned around and sneak attacked him and shot him in the face with mace. then they jump on him and beat him up.
Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Don't spray him. Oh.
What the fuck?
What the?
Hey, no white shirt.
Now they're putting ankle shackles on him. Kib717 said, I gave my cop cards my ID and then said I invoke my Fifth Amendment and my Fourth Amendment. That's how you're supposed to do it. I haven't 2-for-1 trifolds today, everybody. Go to DeleteLawz.com, get a trifold. I'm so like dejected from the shadow ban that YouTube has done that I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to show you guys what cops are actually doing to people. I can't imagine. I mean, Sally Stanley's here, smoking guns. Milena, good to see you guys, man. We're down to 157 people. But at least it's you, man. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching the channel.
Y'all
harassing us. Stop spraying them.
It's unbelievable. The abuse is not done. Now they have to drag you off, lovely. What's going on, Chille? They have to drag you off. They got to drag you off to the dungeon. They got to hurt you as they do it. They really got to make sure that they do the most amount of damage they can to you. I'm going to show this today. Because I mean the video is already going to be age restricted, demonetized, just like most of my videos. So check this out because I haven't shown this. I've been wanting to show this for a long time and I haven't shown it yet. So this is on X. Hopefully I can actually get into X. Will it let me? X won't let me show it. Danelle Brown sent 5 memberships. What's up, Danelle Brown? Right on. Right on. I'll read off those names in a second. But thank you, Danelle Brown. So I guess X won't let me show the video that they have on their channel here. Let me see if this will work here. Nope, that won't work either. There's a bunch of it. Good cop gets bad cop fired. So now here's another one for the bootlickers who say that I don't ever show the good cops. So here's one titled that there's a good cop. So I'm going to show this one, and this says good cop gets a bad cop fired. So for the people who say I don't show good cops, here's the good cop.
Yes. Bird, get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right here. Get on the ground. You, Burgundy Shark, get on the ground. Over here. On the ground. On the ground. Get on the ground. Do you not listen? Get on the ground.
Mr. Gaillard attempts to comply with Officer Dukes' orders by getting onto his hands and knees, but Officer Dukes forcefully uses his foot to attempt to force Mr. Gaillard all the way to the ground.
Is there a gun back there? No gun. By that truck. No gun. You're not
61
listening,
new
dude.
members.
Bro, you got a gun on you, man?
No, I ain't got no gun.
I
don't own no gun. I don't own
Turn back over. Paul, no, you watch him say?
Man, those torture cuffs gotta hurt. Danelle Brown got a membership for Casey, for Daddy, for Chief of Medicine Man, for Fred Davis got a membership. Acrofi got a membership. Joker with a $5 super chat. We need separation of church and state more now than ever. Judaism, Christian, and Islam have caused way more harm than good. I mean, organized religion has always been a problem, always. Pigtail. You got a pigtail on the scene.
No, he was right here. Watch him. Go watch him. There it is. All right, that's what he had.
It doesn't look like a gun, right? Put a 1 in the chat if that's not a gun, Johnny Morris.
All right, who's the complainant?
Johnny
All right,
Morris.
Get him up.
Doesn't look like a gun to me.
25 cents, got one tank.
Doesn't look like a gun to me.
Stand up. All right, listen, I'm about to help you. Hold on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
Yep.
Listen.
Yep, they slammed my head
Listen.
down on the cement. Yep.
Go back inside. Go back in the house. Go back in the house. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I got head drummer.
Go back in the house.
Yep. Y'all bust my head down. Yeah, I've been in an accident. Yep. Y'all bust my head down. You threw me down.
I sure did. You wasn't listening.
Yep. No, it ain't. You ain't to throw me down like that. I'm disability.
Okay.
I got head problem. Yep.
Thank you, Danelle Brown. Danelle Brown, thank you.
You threw me down.
People News Today.
Yep. You threw me down. You threw me down. Yep. You bust my head down on the cement. Yep. You bust my head.
All right, let me tell you what happened.
His forehead.
No, let's listen to the lies. Let's listen to the cop lie.
He was in front of the car when I came up. He was walking like this. And I thought it was a gun at first. I said, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun, drop the gun. I had him at gunpoint. And he's over here doing something like this.
You slammed my head. You slammed my
What
head
he was doing is
down
putting
on
this up behind the tire. So he comes over right here.
Right, but it's not a gun or anything near a gun. It's not a weapon at all. It looks like it's a tire stop. Or some sort of strap so that he can whack somebody in case he's going to be attacked.
His hands in his pockets. I told him, let me see your hands, let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
my head.
He wasn't listening.
No, it ain't.
He got the, like this right here,
You grabbed me.
and we went onto the ground. That's what
On
happened.
the cement.
He stomped
Yeah,
him.
your head did hit the cement.
Right, because you bust me down on the cement.
Where's the complainant?
You bust my head down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You bust my head.
What are we doing? Guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing about here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
Melania got it. He wouldn't listen. So he needs to be stomped on. Head's got to be crammed in the concrete. He wouldn't listen. So that means that's justified.
Take him out of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we got.
You have to use the force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his intention
Use
was.
the force. You need to upload your camera.
All right.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead down on the cement.
Right here?
You bust my head. You bust my head.
Where's the complainant?
I'm trying to get the name of the complainant.
You bust my head.
What are we doing? Guess Sam was going to check him out.
There ain't nothing about here wanting to press charges on.
Who called?
There's nobody around here that wants to press charges on him.
I'm
not sure.
Take him out of cuffs right now.
Take him out of cuffs right now. So that means you take him out of cuffs now, Ivan Zorek. Take him out of cuffs right now is what that means.
Because that's what we got.
You have to use the force.
Yeah.
You didn't have to use the force is what he said.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his intention
Use
was.
the force. You need to upload your camera.
He says something about use of force. I didn't hear what he said. So what does he say about use of force
Take
right
him out
here?
of cuffs right now. I mean, because that's what we got.
You have to use the force.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You didn't have to use the force, no doubt.
Yeah.
Slam my head down.
Dude, I didn't know what his intention
Use the
was.
force. You need to upload your camera.
Something about use of force being improper. You need to upload your camera, KT.
The officer did wrong. Slam my head down. Bust my forehead.
He said take him out of cuffs. So take him out of the cuffs.
I'm gonna pay me for that.
He said take him out of cuffs. Why is this cop not taking him out of cuffs? He was just told take him out of cuffs.
Mayor, I'm going to take that into evidence
what he had?
What?
Well, I mean, that's.
He said take him out of cuffs. He said take him out of cuffs. Did you not hear it? He said take him out of the cuffs.
That's the reasons I did what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm coming from. Because when he was behind the truck, I couldn't see what he was doing. And I didn't know where that went. If it was still in his pockets when he come around that car with his hands in his pockets.
His dog was on
camera. Okay.
Yeah, my dog
All right,
stick.
that's fine.
My dog stick.
So he can come out of cuffs? Yeah. Take him out of handcuffs.
The second time he's told him now,
Yeah, he can come out.
2 minutes in between. He's still got him in cuffs. Take him out of the fucking cuffs. Take him out of the cuffs. Let me tell you something. Every second that you're in torture cuffs are always torture. Put it in the comment section. Torture cuffs are always torture. And the longer he sits in the cuffs, the longer the torture lasts. God! Take him out of cuffs. Somebody else took him out. He beat up this dude who could barely walk. It's an old man, and he stomped on him.
Good, how are you? What's going on?
Officer slammed my forehead down in the cement.
Okay.
With the wrong foot.
Did you call this?
Yeah. Listen.
Can I get a card from you? I don't have one now. We don't have one. They don't give us cards.
Okay, what's your badge number?
1059.
Let me see if I can get my phone.
Hold on, we have cards.
They don't give us cards. Hold on. We have cards. So this cop must be the one that they don't like on the force. They're trying to get rid of him.
Okay. Thank you.
Scumbag pig. Scumbag pig.
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into some intense body camera footage. Remember,
so this cop pulls this guy over. The cop's name is Jamarius Brown. And watch this shit right here.
And you're going to see how he handles this stop. And he's been stopping these people for some time. So, as you'll hear them say, and he even pulls his taser on these people for not exiting their car fast enough. Officer Brown is not afraid to use officer discretion when he...
Look at how tiny this little pipsqueak is.
Publix parking lot, Florida tag, India Delta, Tango 754, pickup starting in a second.
Luke himself! What's going on, Playboy? Stop resisting, Rancho Relaxo, Let's-O TVO! What's going on, Playboy? Kimberly Nichols, Danelle Brown, Augustine is here. We are at 61 memberships. We need 39 more to get to 100. Let's go! Let's get it! Send the YouTube China a message that you like watching real body camera footage, because they're definitely going to demonetize and age restrict this video 100%.
No, get out. Get out. Get out. You get out. I just saw you guys switch seats. Get out. I'm gonna ask you.
That's the 2009 case of Arizona versus Johnson, that if you get pulled over, everybody in the car is detained. Terry versus Ohio. Arizona versus Johnson makes it so the cop can order the passenger out of the car, just like Pennsylvania versus Mims for the driver.
One last time, get out. Get out the car.
Pulls his taser.
Turn on.
Sir, we didn't switch seats. Sir.
Charlie Air 1 Central 1 secure.
What's the matter you? Said we did 61 memberships so far today. We did 300 the other day. And what's the matter you? Are your gifts turned on? What's the matter you? Because you should be getting one by now.
Walk back this way. Anything on your person? Spread your legs. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Yep.
Right on his shirt, it says bathroom refinishing. Luke himself has become a member. We're at 62. Let's go, Luke. Hell yeah. YouTube is not sharing the stream. Thank you for your membership, Luke. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
I'll get him on channel 1.
We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop.
Here, walk back this way.
Right away. Look at that. You're not even arrested. You've been chained up like a slave, and then you're put in the back of a caged car, but you're not yet arrested. You're only detained.
Yeah, boss.
OTVO, put it in the chat. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat. Frank Toscano with a membership. Yes, Frank. We're at 63. Let's OTVO with 5. We're at 68 new members. Yes. Right on. Let's OTVO. Bobby Blanco got a membership. Keisha Moore, Charlie Cox, Kate got a membership. Right on, everybody. Thank you so much. Frank Toscano, thanks, brother. Yes.
Stay in the car. That's fine. Stay in the car. $71, you ring?
Listen to the stupid ass music this cop is listening to. Stop resisting with 10 gifted memberships. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Right on. Yes. We're going to get to 100. Yes. Go, go, go. Maddie with 10 gifted memberships. Yes. So close. We're going to get there. Yes. With a tiny live stream with basically just Team DLZ in the chat, we're still going to get to 100 memberships. YouTube China, stop shadow banning my damn channel. Come on. 10 from Maddie. 10 from Stop Resisting. Gifted membership. Back to Reality got one. Enlightened Soul, Kevin. Michael got a membership. Too Strong. Adam got a membership. Milwaukee Cop Watch got a membership. Right on, Frank Toscano. Sean Bird Dog got a membership. Freaking awesome. Tristan got a membership. April Gooden. Antonio Jug Myers. Radic, a.k.a. Ski, with 50 gifted memberships. We're over 100. Yes! Radic! Radic. Dan Cokeran with 10 gifted memberships. Yes! Yes! Thanks, you guys. I really appreciate it. We did it! Yes! Right on. Right on.
I'm ready.
Yes!
And make sure you're on LE2.
Josh Almighty, Tammy got a membership.
Emergency traffic on 4.
Kyrie got a membership. Thanks, Reddick! Dan Cokeran! Stop Resisting! Dan Cokeran! Reddick! Thanks, guys.
What's up?
Did you hit the car?
You gonna do what?
And you guys take a look as there's gifted memberships, right? Less, and YouTube just keeps dwindling the numbers. They've been doing it consistently. Me and my editor, we've tracked it. They just consistently drip the numbers. They just consistently. I go to Duncan, Oklahoma, save some people's asses, right? YouTube won't share the video with anybody. People who are in my group chat say, Chille, I can't even find the video. What the flock? Nick Tate, what's going on, brother? Thanks a lot.
Close it. Stay in the car. I'll close the door. Stay in the car. What's your first name?
So this is the worst part right here. The cops turn off the audio. The cops turn off the audio. 148 new memberships. The goal was 100. Yes! Team DLZ. So right here, there's no audio here, folks. There's no audio. The cops turned it off. So we don't know what he said. We know he was listening to some bullshit music when he opened that car door. Oh, I'm sure, man. I'm sure. Listen, you guys, it is the weirdest thing. I have dealt with this shit no matter which social platform I go to. Bree got a membership. Yeah, that was from Dan Cochran, from Stop Resisting, from Radic, from East Carbon Exposed. So they killed the audio here. I don't know what this cop is saying here. Now they still have the audio dead here. There's no audio. We can't hear what they said. East Carbon Exposed. We're at 153. So now the audio comes on here, and listen to this shit here.
So I stopped this truck yesterday. Driver was DeWellis. As I'm pulling in the Wawa, I see it pulling out, but the male is driving. As I stopped him yesterday, I asked, could he drive? No license, right? So he's pulling out. They get on Enterprise and pull immediately in here. As they park, I see them switch seats. So he's going to jail for...
Why do you have to go to jail? Why do you have to be drug off to a cage? Why can't you give him a ticket for switching seats? Let's say the cop saw it. Let's say the guy's guilty. I'm with you. The guy's guilty, right? The guy's guilty. We saw the guy switch seats. We know the guy's guilty of switching seats. We know that, okay? Perfectly fine. I'm okay with it. That he's guilty of switching seats. He should be in trouble. According to the bullshit laws we have now where you have to have a slave badge, a driver's license, you got to have your slave tag to be able to drive a car, but that's the slave tag they put on us, right? So then what happens is you're going to arrest him for switching car seats. There's no crime, there's no damage, there's no victim, there's no restitution, and you're going to arrest him for switching car seats for driving without a slave tag. Give him a ticket. Don't arrest that man. Jungle's Massive's been a member for 2 years. Radic said, everything you've taught me up to this point, I became an auditor myself. That's all I can do for you, brother. I will always support you, Chille. Radic, you are my brother, dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Radic. Jungle is Massive. 2 years memberships. OTVO. So they mute the body camera here again. He's explaining to him that he switched seats. Okay, he did switch seats. Let's say that he did. Why do you have to take him to a dungeon? Why does he have to go to jail? Let's OTVO. Danelle Brown, Jennifer Hill. Why does he have to
see them switching seats? He's going for obviously habitual and probably resisting because he wouldn't get out the car when I told him to get out the car.
So he's charging him with resisting for not getting out of the car when he told him to get out of the car.
Switching seats. He's going for obviously habitual and probably resisting because he wouldn't get out the car when I told him to get out the car 3 or 4 times. He finally got out once I drew my taser.
So you get charged with resisting arrest for not wanting to be drug off to a fucking dungeon. You don't want to get out because you don't want to be drug off to a dungeon. Jungle is Massive with a super chat. Hell yeah, we don't stop. YouTube China, you're going to have to delete my channel for me to stop. And then I'll start another channel.
Yeah. And then she wasn't listening either, so apparently she got her license back.
This guy's such a pipsqueak.
I gave her a crimp sight yesterday.
So he's targeting these people because they have to travel to do a job, East Carbon Exposed. They have to travel to do a job.
Yesterday when I was talking to them, she told me he didn't have a license because I was like, just have him drive. She's like, he don't have a license. Yeah, she's valid now. So he's going to jail. She wasn't? Yesterday she wasn't.
Dude, this cop has got to take care of his health if he's going to be a public servant.
She's like, he don't have a license. Yeah, she's valid now. So he's going to jail.
Look at this cop.
She wasn't?
That's crazy. That's crazy. How can he protect and serve anybody when he doesn't take care of himself? This guy couldn't run 20 feet. He would fall down. I just can't believe it. Look at this. I mean, come on, man. You can't be in that kind of shape and be a cop. Half of my family members are the size of this guy, so I have nothing against people who are overweight. I have a problem with a public servant like this. He's not a public servant. He serves himself, Chevy. Raddick, I mean, come on now. Dan, my pleasure. Always support the truth and facts. Always support Chille because he's a lifesaver. Not all heroes wear capes. Thank you, Raddick. I appreciate that. Chevy! Thanks, man. The Joker, BZ Watchdog.
Yesterday she wasn't.
So he gave them a ticket yesterday, gave her a criminal citation yesterday, and now he's pulled the same truck over again because of the 1949 case of Brinegar versus United States. And what that says is probable cause exists in an officer's mind if he has probable cause to believe that there is criminal activity afoot. 1949 Brinegar versus United States. It creates the probable cause standard, and the probable cause standard is that whatever the facts the cop has in his head is probable cause. And so this dirty pig had targeted this couple yesterday, Officer Jamarius Brown, so he pulls them over again, understanding that the man had a suspended license. He's going to work. He's going to do a job.
Yeah, I wrote all that too. All right, what's your question?
We didn't switch seats.
Yes, you guys did. I watched you the whole time.
You don't watch me
listen.
at all.
When you pulled out of Wawa,
We saw you.
When you pulled, I know you did because you turned here. When you pulled out of Wawa, it was a male driving. I can clearly see that it was a male figure in the seat. When I got behind y'all, y'all immediately turned in here, and as y'all parked, y'all switched seats. I saw the body movement from the back window.
So then give him a ticket, go to court and testify against him, but let him go on about his day. He hasn't hurt anybody else.
So with that being said, you're lucky you're not going to jail as well, okay, for resisting. I got you. Well, he's going to jail for habitual driving, okay? You know he don't have a license.
He's not driving since yesterday at all because we get all the tickets we got.
So just so you know, this is where the trifold comes in. You simply say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, because the cop could arrest her for giving false information to a police officer. The cop could arrest her right here. You don't talk to cops. You invoke your Fifth Amendment right. It's on your trifold. Today's 2-for-1 trifolds. Go to my website, DeleteLawz.com, and get a trifold. You get 2 for 1 today. Don't talk to cops.
And no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to.
And there's the hand rub. There's the hand rub. There's the hand rub right there, where the cop is just enjoying that he's taken someone to jail. Maddie with a super chat. This is more than just a team, patriotic movement. We're already way one. But imagine we are not. And we have to do is recover our original unity. What we have to be is what we are. Abraham Lincoln. Thanks, Maddie. I appreciate your support, brother.
Yeah, I saw y'all switch. Okay. That's fine.
It's the Karen clasp. That's right. He's doing the same thing Karens do when they turn. I had a Karen last night at the Hollywood Bowl. I got to tell you the story.
Any questions for me?
How I get him?
So he's going to jail for a felony.
He's going to charge the man with a felony. Really wants to ruin his life. It's crazy. You're going to charge a man with a felony for driving a vehicle. That's crazy.
A bond of $2,500. He's going to
For
a felony. He's a habitual traffic offender. That means he cannot be driving. All right. And if this vehicle was his, it'll probably be getting towed, more than likely. Okay. I know it is, but still, he was driving. All right.
He wasn't driving.
That's fine. Other than that, he's going to Daytona. The Volusia County Jail is in Daytona.
He didn't follow us.
I've been following you since yesterday because I wrote tickets yesterday. That's following you?
I've been following you since yesterday. There it is right there. There it is right there. Maddie says, somebody match me. Maddie with the $10 super chat. Thanks, Maddie. Man, listen, I'm being honest with you guys. I'll show you my analytics. My videos are demonetized. The only way this channel makes money is through memberships and super chats and people who donate through my website or Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. That's the only way we're still standing. I swear to God. It's the only way we're still standing is because of you. It's the only way.
Yeah. All right. Know the definition.
It's frustrating, but that's the way it is. Thanks, Maddie! Yeah!
of following. Know the definition of following, okay? Have a good one.
Cop is such a dick. It's unreal. And this other cop couldn't even run around a block. Don't talk to cops.
Let me double check something real quick. Yesterday, yeah.
He's targeting them. He's absolutely targeting them. That's right, Alba. He's targeting these people. Piece of shit pig.
So yesterday I wrote her like 5 tickets. Include.
Oh man, he writes her 5 tickets yesterday, then he arrests her partner for a felony today for driving a car. 5 tickets he gave this woman yesterday to ruin her. 5 tickets ruin you if you didn't know that. It ruins your life, it ruins your month. You can't pay your fucking cell phone bill. The next day he decides to pull them over and give her partner a fucking felony. It's going to ruin his life. It's going to ruin his life. It's going to ruin her life. If you can't drive a car, your life is fucking ruined. Jesus criminy, God bless in America. Come on. Chevy with a $10 super chat. Yes, matching. Right on, Chevster. Coming through, brother. Right on, Chevy. Match ye, Team DLZ.
Including the Willis.
This cop is a pig.
I was on 2, and then they said that I heard I'm on 4. They're like, we don't need the channel. Switch back.
Yeah, they kept calling you and 10 on 2, and because I asked for a second unit, and they couldn't reach out, so I figured y'all was still on 4.
Look at Luke himself's comment, everybody. It says, felony is supposed to mean particularly heinous crime. They've lowered felonies to the point of traffic citations are now felonies. It's got to change. It's got to change.
11 Charlie 801 Central. I don't know 1015.
Thank you, Maria Brown. I appreciate that. Maria Brown. God bless you. Radic coming through again. Matching Chevy with a $10 super chat. Yes, let's go. Let's go, Matty. Let's go, Braddock. Matching. Thank you.
Me neither. Yeah, he never took care of that habitual status either, so he's going to jail for habitual.
$14 just became a cop, huh? XIV, which is 14 in Roman numerals, and then 14. Well, XIV 14, I hope that you understand torture cuffs are always torture. I hope that you don't hurt people, XIV 14. I mean, thanks, Chevy. Thanks, Radic. Appreciate you guys, man. Thanks, East Carbon. Thanks, BZ Watchdog. Thanks so much, man. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
What's up?
To ask him what to do with the job today, or job site. We have 2 job sites today.
I'll check with you.
She says, I want to know about what we do about the job site today. CC matching that $10 super chat. Yes! CC, thank you, man. You guys are keeping this channel alive. I swear to God. I swear to God, without you guys, this channel dies. And I'll have to go work at a gas station, I guess. I don't know what I'll do with my life. I mean, I went to Duncan, Oklahoma, turned the town upside down. YouTube doesn't show the video to anybody. It's terrible. What am I going to do about it? Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop.
Hey, she said, what you want to do with
We don't stop. Put it in the chat. We don't stop. Put it in the chat. Jennifer Hill, we don't stop. We don't stop.
Job for today.
So the wife said a second ago, what do we do about the job today. And so she goes over to ask the partner.
Hey, she said what you want to do with the job for today.
Can she come here and talk to her?
Can she come here? Hey, Licky, have her come over here.
Torture cuffs are always torture. Rancho Relaxo with a super chat. Torture cuffs are always torture. XIV14, remember, torture cuffs are always torture, man. I don't know why you joined it, but I can't, you've been in the chat for a while. I can't really beat you up. You don't like police brutality, I know that, but you joined the cops.
You see that? 10, 12 to the right, to your left.
I'll be on the system, like over there.
What do you mean?
How long it gets to for him to be in the system for the month?
It depends
3
on
4 hours.
It depends on how busy they are at the jail.
Usually about
Maybe 2 to 3 hours.
and left the work, the job site again today. They had a job site again today.
¿Quieres explicarle lo que me cogieron guiando? ¿Quieres resolver eso? Si quieres llamar en 3 horas, ver cuánto es el bail bond, y llama.
Now she's got to get bailed out. 2 super chats. Sean Moffitt with a $10 super chat. Got a match for Maddie. Right on, Sean! Dan Hanlon with a $10 super chat. Say hello to my friend Junior Lathrop. She's a newcomer. Lathrop, are you in the chat? Good to see you. Put a comment in there so we can point you out. Dan Hanlon, Sean Moffitt, thanks for the super chat. Rancho Relaxo said, I love being here. I love that you're here, Rancho. We got 150 people of Team DLZ in the chat. Thank you for your support. It's Sunday. We're watching videos.
You got any questions for me?
The card do you have in my pocket?
I gave it to her. Yeah. We can leave.
So he ruined these people's. So he ruined these people's lives. He gave them 5 tickets yesterday, criminal citation yesterday. Then he pulled these people over and just absolutely destroyed their life, just ruined their entire life. They won't be able to recover from that many tickets. They just won't be able to recover. And it sucks. It really sucks because we all know what happens when you get that many citations. It's impossible to recover from it. It is just absolutely horrifically bad. And there's no end in sight. It just seems like it's just still going. It's getting worse. Until I get into government, no governor, no mayor is going to change this police state, prison state, death state. They're not going to change it. They're absolutely not going to change it, no matter what. They won't change it.
Drivers we've talked to tell us a routine night of shopping along Michigan Avenue led to handcuffs and humiliation. Sitting on the curb while officers comb their vehicles, these drivers...
Sitting on the curb. Sit on the curb, Dan Hanlon, Katie, Rancho Relaxo, Brittany. Sit on the curb. Sit on the curb. Oh, let me show you this one first. I want to show you this one first. I made this video today myself. I don't do a lot of editing, but I want to show you guys this video before we get into that one, because this has to do with Duncan, Oklahoma.
Unless you want to be a...
This came out today. There's a guy in Duncan, Oklahoma named Caleb, and he records the police. And this video came out today.
Unless you want to be a suspect in the crime that I'm investigating right now.
How?
Because you're standing in front of a house that got burglarized. So if you'd like to give me your identification, or you can walk away, sir. I'm not going to ask you again.
Have I committed a crime?
Go ahead and walk away. Because if not, now, listen, you're right, but this house got burglarized.
Well, let me
so
step
unless
right
you
here.
want to, unless you want to do
Let
something.
me get on this easement right here about that.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't know it was that house.
Now you want to film? Go ahead. But like I said, if you walk back over here, you're getting investigated for a burglary.
Okay.
Duncan Police Department.
In this video, there is a citizen journalist filming Chance Castillo, and he walks up to him and says, I'm going to investigate you for burglary for filming this. And there's Jen Lathrop, everybody. Jen Lathrop is in the chat. I can see you now, Jen. Everybody welcome Jen Lathrop. If you're a friend of Dan Hanlon's, you're good people. I appreciate you coming, Jen. Stick around for a little while, Jen. Keep coming back. Everybody welcome Jen Lathrop to the chat. Then later says to him, I'm going to arrest you because you walked on... So I saw this video, and then I gave a call over to the Duncan, Oklahoma Police Department, and this is that phone call.
Duncan Police Department.
In this video, there is a citizen journalist filming Chance Castillo, and he walks up to him and says, I'm going to investigate you for burglary for filming this. And then later says to him, I'm going to arrest you because you walked on the wrong side of the road. I think that the people of Duncan, Oklahoma deserve better. So the people of Duncan, Oklahoma have to understand something. You have to go to the city council with a bill that I will put on my website that says you cannot be arrested. You have to decriminalize the wrong side of the road. You have to change Oklahoma statute, code, or ordinance in Duncan, Oklahoma. That can be Stevens County only, where in Stevens County, riding your bike on the left or the right is not illegal, or walking on the left or the right is not illegal. You walk against traffic, you ride with traffic. So if you're walking, you walk against traffic. And if you're riding a bike, you have to ride your bicycle with traffic. Those things can be decriminalized in Duncan, Oklahoma. You have to go through the process to get the code, statute, and ordinance changed or removed.
Glad you have nothing better to do but terrorize citizens. You're a jerk.
Same for you.
Terrorize citizens.
You said I'm glad I have nothing better to do but terrorize citizens when I'm just making sure they're safe. I don't have one.
You walked on the wrong side of the road. Give me your driver's license.
Across the street.
You walked on the wrong side of the road. This is Chance Castillo in Duncan, Oklahoma. The number for the cop shop, I think, is on this video.
Yes, give me your driver's license.
I don't have
driver's license. ID. Then what's your name and date of birth?
For what crime?
If you don't give it to me, I'm taking you to jail.
For what?
Because you walked on the wrong side of the road. Identify yourself, leave, or go to jail.
I'll leave.
Okay, leave, box.
So now he's telling him to leave to stop filming Chance Castillo, who I got on camera that slammed the door in my face.
Yeah. Get. Go on, get.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
You walk on the wrong side of the road again, if you don't identify yourself, I will take you to jail so fast. Do you understand?
I believe you.
Stop terrorizing citizens.
I'm not.
Go away.
I'm not terrorizing.
Because you want to be a jackass and film me, you're going to terrorize her. She's scared to death. Go away.
She's scared to death of what, Copper? Of the camera being on?
They're not on camera. They're on camera.
Go away. Lawful order at this point, because if not, I'm taking you to jail.
I heard you.
Then go.
I'm going.
And then at the end of the video, Chance Castillo walks up to the citizen journalist and says, give me your name and your date of birth, or I'm going to arrest you, or you can get out of here and stop filming. Do you understand? Do you see what's going on here? Either I'm going to arrest you for crossing the street, or you get out of here with your camera. That's a First Amendment violation. It sure is. It sure is. And if you guys want to get a screenshot, because tomorrow, Monday, when the chief is in, Chance Castillo should get 100 complaints. There should be 100 complaints on Chance Castillo for what he's done here. What an embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment you are, Chance Castillo, to the badge. You're a joke, dude. You're an embarrassment to the department. You're an embarrassment to all of us, to any good American. You don't uphold our constitutional rights, Chance. You are a tyrant, and you are a pig. That's what you are, Chance. That's what you are, dude. And I'm sorry to see it, Chance. I'm sorry to see it. I wish, Chance, that you were a good and decent cop. Unfortunately, you are not. You are an absolute, total pig. And there's no other way to see it. I don't see how anybody else can see it any other way. We're just living in a total police state, prison state, death state is what we're living in. The guy's been patrolling soldiers in D.C. Oh, that's funny. Oh, well, I wonder, is that song protected? If I put on the Star Wars song? I mean, is the Star Wars song? Let me see if the Star Wars song is the Star Wars Death March song, royalty-free music. Joseph Barbini is in the chat. It's not royalty-free music, so I can play it, but I cannot play the music. So you just have to imagine you'll have to just imagine that that you can hear the music here, because this guy is following around, filming them. I'll play 2 seconds of the music for you guys so you guys can hear it, so you can get the song in your head, but I can't play it for more than a real quick second. So he's playing the Star Wars music, and he's following these soldiers around DC, and just following them around, which, you know, look, we have to push back on the police state, prison state, death state. We have to push back. We absolutely have to. I know it, Luke himself. I know it. I played like 3 seconds. So I don't know what he says right here. Let me see.
That's what you want to.
So I can't play it because he's playing the music. But this guy's upset that he's playing the death music behind him. It's not shocking, dude. It's not shocking at all whatsoever. You're the one there. You're the one that's just following orders like an absolute tyrant. You're just following orders, and so that's what happens when you just follow orders. That's what you're doing, dude. That's what you decided to do. Oh yeah. You see this one? This one's pretty bad. The cops accidentally, oops, we accidentally shot you. Really sorry for shooting you. We didn't mean to. He fires through the door.
You shot me, man! Hey, I didn't shoot you. I heard inside. No, bro, I saw you shot me.
New video shows an Orange County deputy accidentally shooting a man.
Accidentally. He accidentally shot a man through his door. He accidentally shot him through his door.
We're just now getting this video.
You see the bullet hole in the door? Now listen to the lying cop, Honey Badger. Listen to the lying cop. It's okay to tell someone why they are doing something rude. They are following lawful orders. Don't forget that. Well, you're allowed to not follow an unlawful order.
You shot me, man! Hey, I didn't shoot you. I heard inside. No, bro.
Now he denies it and says, I didn't shoot you. Yes, he did shoot him.
New video shows an Orange County deputy accidentally shooting a man. We're just now getting this video 1 month after it happened at a home there in Pine Hills.
Gloria, have her email me.
Deputies were responding to a report about suspects trying to break into a home.
Yeah, but those suspects left before deputies got there. Fox 35's Kelsey Cairns is joining us live from the sheriff's office tonight. So, Kelsey, that deputy's door knock turned into complete chaos.
Yes, Luann, and simply that is putting it lightly this evening. In this new video that we have from the sheriff's office, you can see and hear when that gunfire ripped through that front door, when that deputy's weapon went off.
Sheriff's office!
From a door knock. To gunfire. An Orange County deputy behind the trigger.
I didn't shoot you.
The sheriff's office confirming to Fox 35 the deputy accidentally fired a shot.
Is anybody hurt inside? No, bro. I saw you shot me. Man, come on, man.
Body cam showing the moments those deputies responded to a home invasion call on Sheringham Road in Orlando back in August. At the time, the victim reported shooting at 4 suspects who were trying to break into his home. That man appeared to be shot in his leg.
You said come outside, bro. You shot me. What, bro?
The victim was taken to the hospital, treated, and released in the same day.
Did he have him in cuffs right there? Does he have him in cuffs?
For the in his leg.
You said come outside, bro. You shot me. What, bro?
The victim was taken to the
Okay, so he doesn't have me.
Hospital, treated,
Okay, he's
and
limping. He's got his hands down by his side. It looked like he was in torture cuffs.
released in the same day. As for the deputy, in a statement sent to Fox 35, the sheriff's office said in part,
the deputy has been relieved of law enforcement duties, temporarily reassigned to administrative capacity. So, in other words, he doesn't get to carry his gun as he continues to work for the cops, lying on reports. I mean, listen, the whole organization, XIV-14, man, I hope that...
WSMV4 Investigates has uncovered that...
So this is 5 federal civil rights lawsuit filed against the cops in Tennessee for fake DUIs, Potter writes media.
Just this week, the state paid out more than $70,000 to a sober driver charged with DUI.
That driver sued state troopers for false arrest.
So in this latest development in a sobering problem investigation, Chief Investigative Reporter Jeremy Finley found these lawsuits are now costing taxpayer dollars.
1, I'll get it balanced. 2, I'm sorry, man, my leg is so weak.
What's it like for you to watch this?
This is the part I relive in my mind over and over and over. When I'm begging them, please, I can't do this. I'm not going to be able to do this.
Roger Lewis is now turning his agitation to litigation.
You decided to sue. Why?
Because I saw 609 other people on your series that's gone through what I've gone through, and I realized that somebody, starting with the governor up, has got to do something in Tennessee.
WSMV4 Investigates first told you Lewis's story, how despite informing Mount Juliet police officers that he has neuropathy and repeated knee surgeries, he was made to do a field sobriety test while walking and standing on one leg. He was charged with DUI and sent to jail.
I went for almost 6 months that I didn't hardly leave this house.
Is it just the trauma from going through it?
You have no idea. I had to go see a special doctor. I couldn't sleep. I'm still not back to normal.
His blood work would later come back showing no alcohol, and the only drugs in his system was prescribed pain medication. The charges dropped. But like his knee after surgery, he's still very much scarred. It's why he's now filed this federal lawsuit against the officers who arrested him for false arrest and malicious prosecution. And he's not alone.
Why do you think people are turning to lawsuits now?
Well, I think that DUIs have a real social stigma attached to them.
Absolutely. If you get arrested and charged with having a DUI, everybody around you judges you and says you're bad. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand the stigma that goes with having a DUI. There's a kid locked up in Oklahoma. They gave him 30 years for his 4th DUI. 30 years in prison. Zachary Bowers. I'll be covering his video in the next couple days here. His parents came down to meet with me at my hotel in Duncan, Oklahoma. 30 years in prison for his fourth DUI, which I disagree with, driving under intoxication. But they're targeting him. They charged him with assaulting a cop. It's a lie.
Attorney Franklin Chansey represents Thomas Maness, who was arrested by THP troopers in Monroe County in December of 2023. The body camera footage shows Maness's mother outraged over her son's DUI arrest.
I'm just saying, if you have falsely arrested him, you're going to be in trouble.
Okay, ma'am. Maness's blood work would later...
They did falsely arrest him. It's a lie.
...come back with no alcohol and no drugs. He, too, filed the federal lawsuit, citing unlawful seizure and false arrest. The THP responded in court, denying that Maness's arrest was unlawful. Court records show the case was dismissed this week, and the Tennessee Board of Claims confirms to WSMV4 Investigates they approved a settlement, paying Maness $75,000. Chansey can't discuss the settlement, but he already has a new client, Labrisha Beatty, also suing the THP. We told you about how the employee of NASA was arrested for DUI. Her blood work also later showing she was completely sober at the time of her arrest.
Filing these cases for individuals who truly had not been drinking or using drugs is an attempt to get some kind of vindication that they can take to family or employers or other members of their community to say, hey, look, I really wasn't guilty.
WSMV4 Investigates has also confirmed federal lawsuits have been filed against Clarksville and Laverne police from people who were sober at the time they were arrested for DUI. Lewis says it's the only option for innocent people who never get apologies from their arresting officers.
I felt like that somebody needed to hold their feet to the fire and hold them accountable.
You may also remember our earlier reporting that shows the city of Goodlettsville paid out a $5,000 settlement to a sober driver arrested for DUI who had just threatened to sue.
Wow. Okay, so Jeremy, a lot of us have heard about something called qualified immunity, and it can actually prevent police officers from being sued. So how are these cases even moving forward?
It's a good question. Qualified immunity.
Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I hate to correct the news here, but it's not qualified immunity. It's Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus Ohio allows you to arrest people based on suspicion and not probable cause. This is not a qualified immunity case. This is a Terry versus Ohio case. The 1968 case of Terry versus Ohio says that you can detain somebody based on reasonable articulable suspicion, meaning that without a breathalyzer or a breath test, the cop can put you in torture cuffs and you're only detained. Take you down to the jail and you're only detained. Do an observation on you, make you go through these stupid human tricks, and then say, my training and experience, an extension of Terry is the 1989 case of Socolow versus United States, says that your actions show me you're impaired. Again, no breath test, no blood test. This is a Terry case, not a qualified immunity case.
Immunity means that police can't be sued unless a prior case exists that shows that their conduct was unconstitutional. Attorneys suing these police agencies say there are troves of legal cases that show that precedence, and therefore they are suing. Tracy?
Jeremy Finley tonight, thank you.
Such a scam, and the state-run media just lied to you and misled you and had you believe that it's Terry that it's qualified immunity. It absolutely is not qualified immunity. It's Terry versus Ohio. Put it in the chat, OTVO. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. This has nothing to do with qualified immunity other than the cops won't have to pay. But even in Colorado, New Mexico, where there's no qualified immunity, the cops have a policeman protection fund, like in Nevada where there's no qualified immunity. The Las Vegas Police Protection Association will pay when the cop gets convicted of being a scumbag pig, which is what's going to happen in Bork's case, the pig that I sued.
Well, what federal officials billed as a major drug bust in the
Do you guys remember this last month, a month ago or so, when the dumpster fire got into office? They said, we got the biggest drug bust in history, the biggest drug bust in the history of America. We got them, everybody. Do you remember this? Do you remember this when they made the big announcement? Well, guess what? It's bullshit. Historic drug bust in Portland landed federal authorities turns out to be water. It turned out to be water. Do you remember that piece of shit blonde girl who's hiding the Epstein files? What's her name? She's the attorney general. Does anybody know her name? She's up there, and the way she talks, the way she breaks up her words when she talks, the Epstein files are a hoax. She got up there and said, Mr. President, you have saved 58 million lives by getting this drug bust. The drug bust was fake. It was a lie.
Portland area involving 50 million lethal doses of heroin may have actually involved almost no heroin at all. John Adams joins us now. And John, you covered this story when it first happened last year.
You remember? Put a one in the chat if you remember. Pam Bondi, the way she talks, Mr. President, because of you, we have saved 58 million lives. 100%. The way she talks drives me crazy. Remember this, though? She sat at the big table. What do they call it? The big table in the Oval Office. Mr. President, you have saved 58 million lives. It was 58 million, and then it was another 100 million or something like that. It was all fake.
What's this update now?
Well, Stephanie, this started off reading like a script from one of those hit TV series we enjoy watching from time to time. with a tip leading to the arrest of numerous individuals and drugs moving across state lines. But the barrels being transported with those drugs in them in a U-Haul truck that officials said contains millions of lethal doses of heroin were just not what they seemed. In January 2024, 4 men were arrested at a Motel 6 in Tigard. Federal officials received a tip from an undisclosed.
It's liquid fentanyl, they said. Look, it's liquid fentanyl that we caught in these barrels. It's a lie. It's all a lie. And these poor people were locked in a dungeon for how fucking long?
Source that these men were moving a massive shipment of liquid heroin from Yakima, Washington to the Portland area. The men were driving a rented U-Haul truck with 8 55-gallon barrels inside and another car following behind. Officials began following the U-Haul on I-84 near Bonneville to the motel in Tigard.
It's a large shipment of liquid fentanyl,
where the men stopped for the night. After the arrests, officials said 7 of the 8 barrels tested positive for heroin and charged 6 men in connection to the case. But according to court documents, the attorney representing one of the men hired a forensic chemist to do a thorough test of the barrels, revealing they actually contained 99.999% water and 0.001% heroin, a far cry from the 50 million lethal doses federal officials had stated.
Mr. President, we have seized 53 million doses of fentanyl. Do you remember this? And the right wingers who were cop suckers getting down their knees and sucking off the ICE Nazis, they're like, look, we got them. We got a president. Let's cops do their job. Looks like these incompetent, dirty pigs put these good people in prison, and 0.001% heroin, just so you know, there's 0.001% heroin on this. 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 It's fucking ridiculous.
9% water and 0.001% heroin, a far cry from the 50 million lethal doses federal officials had stated. In fact, the chemist concluded the small amount of heroin combined with the large amount of water made the heroin unusable. The attorney who had the barrels tested.
So in other words, there was no heroin in there. There was no heroin shipment happening, Pam Bondi, and the way she talks, Mr. President,
is representing 28-year-old Luis Woodward. Woodward had been in custody since January 2024. After this evidence was presented,
been in custody for a year and 10 months.
A judge sentenced Woodward for the time he already served, along with 3 years of supervised release, far less than the sentence Woodward could have been facing if he was found guilty on the original charges. According to court documents, Woodward is facing deportation to Mexico. Another defendant in this case.
Well, shit, Chille. He was an illegal. Illegal's illegal. Get rid of the damn illegals, Chille. Why are you supporting illegal immigrants? Because illegal immigrants are hired by the top 1% of meat packers, of hotels, of farmers. That's why. Because the illegals here in Los Angeles, 98% of them don't commit crimes. What are you talking about? You should see how they drive. They drive like an old grandma. It's crazy. It's just nuts.
Marco Magalon is scheduled to be sentenced on Tuesday.
They're still going to sentence these people after locking them up for a year and 10 months.
Reach out to the U.S. Attorney's Portland office for their response to this story. They told us they cannot comment on pending litigation.
Oh, they can't comment on it because you would have to actually show the cops are dirty pigs. Not all of them. These were just a few bad apples. That's all it was. So right here, this video is titled New ICE Video. I'm against the ICE Nazis invading our country. I'm against ICE invading our country. If you can't take it, I don't care. I'm against having ICE invade our country and make our communities war zones. If you have to get a bad hombre, then you'll get the bad hombre who's raping children or killing people, but you're just going after people at Home Depot who want a day labor job.
Video from this morning shows 2 ICE agents conducting a vehicle stop. The agents surround the silver car. The driver reverses the vehicle. The officer on the passenger side can be seen pointing his weapon as the driver attempts to flee the scene. As the car drives away, the agent on the driver's side can no longer be seen in this video. In a different surveillance video, 2 gunshots can be heard as the vehicle drives away. In a statement, DHS said the driver, Silverio Villegas Gonzalez, struck one of the officers and dragged them as he drove away. That officer then fired his weapon, hitting Villegas Gonzalez. Social media video shows Villegas Gonzalez laying on the ground bleeding as agents appeared to provide immediate care.
No, they didn't. They put him in torture cuffs. They didn't provide immediate care. That's a fucking lie.
We want our communities to be in this fear continuously.
The shooting sparked outrage among immigration advocates and local leaders.
It is wrong, it is unconstitutional, and it is straight up racism.
A DHS spokesperson said the ICE agent followed his training, used appropriate force, and properly enforced the law to protect the public and law enforcement. The officer sustained multiple injuries and is now in stable condition. Villegas Gonzalez was pronounced dead at the hospital. According to ICE, he entered the U.S. illegally and had a history of traffic violations. ICE presence in the community created tension between protesters and agents outside of a migrant processing center near Chicago. Earlier today, we were with ICE agents as they attempted to carry out arrest. They were led by Marcus Charles, the head of the agency's deportation branch.
How long can we expect the operation to last here in Chicago?
I'm not going to go into time. We're going to do what we need to do to get as many.
So they invaded Chicago, and now they're killing people there. They're killing people, and they're murdering people in their cars because they drive away from the Nazi ICE agent pigs. It's just disgusting.
Of these criminal illegal aliens off the streets and to protect.
Criminal illegal aliens? How do you know they're criminal without due process? You're supposed to get due process according to the 5th Amendment and the 14th Amendment. But how do we know they're criminals if they didn't get due process, lovely? How do we know, Greg B? How do we know East Carbon Exposed? How do we know Danelle Brown, Nick Tate? How do we know Abba Reigns, 7 I Love Yahweh? How do we know if they're criminal if there's no due process?
The public.
Tensions are running high here over President Trump's escalating crackdown on illegal immigration. Internal data obtained by CBS News shows ICE this week surpassed 200,000 arrests since the president took office.
Camila Montoya Galvez, thank you.
Right. So here's another one. This one is where the cop decides to put his knee on the back of the neck of somebody who's peacefully protesting, and he gets a lot of pushback right away from the crowd, and even the other cop is going to lift his knee off his neck. Get your fucking knee off his neck. He puts his knee, once again, the cops believe that our lives don't matter, that you can just stick your knee on somebody's neck. Look at him sticking his knee across the back of the man's neck. Come on. There it is right there. There it is right there. There's a decent cop who pulled the knee off the neck of the cop. Arnold's in the chat, everybody. Arnold! Dan Cocheran, what's the matter? You, Gloria, Jennifer Hill, Rancho Relaxo. And then the cop sticks his knee further up on the guy's back and gets it off his neck, but it's still up on his back. He physically moves his knee. And the cop, instead of taking his knee off, just leaves it up on top of the guy's back. It's just disgusting. It's just disgusting. It's because we don't matter. We're the peons, and we don't matter at all whatsoever. We don't matter at all whatsoever. This video, this really breaks them down for you guys right here. This is that piece of shit, Grady Judd. I mean, I would like to go to Florida and go have a talk with this sheriff, but he wouldn't talk to me. He would turn around and run.
You guys shot this guy 68 times, and when the media asked you, why shoot him 68 times? Your answer was, we ran out of bullets. We would have shot him more. Where does that come from?
This guy shot and killed our canine.
shot and killed our canine handler.
Well, why do you think he shot and killed the canine and the canine handler? I don't endorse it. I don't agree with murder. I think murder is wrong. But why do you think the guy went crazy and started shooting cops? Why do you think he did?
The backup deputy. Well,
he shot the backup deputy. Why do you think he went crazy? How many of these videos do we have to see of the cops abusing, graping, torturing, beating, killing us in the streets before someone loses their mind and starts going pew, pew, pew? I don't endorse it, but I understand why it happens.
We ran out of bullets. We would have shot him more. Where does that come from? This guy shot and killed our canine. Shot and killed our canine handler. Shot the backup deputy. Well, he pointed the dead deputy's gun at a SWAT team. What do you think's going to happen? You're going to get shot so much you can read the Sunday New York Times through you. And that's what happened.
You're going to get shot so many times you can read the Sunday New York
You guys
Times.
shot this guy 68 times. And when the media asked you, why shoot him 68 times? Your answer was, we ran out of bullets. We would have shot him more. Where does that come from? This guy shot and killed our canine. Shot and killed our canine handler. Shot the backup deputy. Well, he pointed the dead deputy's gun at a SWAT team. What do you think's going to happen? You're going to get shot so much you can read the Sunday New York Times through you. And that's what happened.
Oh, you're such a badass, Grady. You're such a badass.
The controversial televangelist was a polarized.
So I watched this. So if you guys don't know something about me, I'll tell you. I used to be a diehard atheist. I read the Bible cover to cover when I was 21 years old. It took me a little under 6 months to read the entire Bible. So that's the Old Testament and the New Testament. Reading the Bible made me a diehard atheist because all of the illusions I had believed about the Bible were then undone by actually reading it. I was a diehard atheist until 2019. In 2019, I took a trip. It starts with a D. It's got the letter M and it has the letter T in it. And I took this D and then letter M and then add in the T. And I took this trip and I met God face to face. I'm no longer an atheist. I'm a big God guy. I'm still not an organized religion guy. You're welcome to have your Jesus, Mohammed, or Buddha, whoever you want to pray to. And I'm okay with it because I believe in God. If that's the path that you get to believing in God, well, then good for you. I don't necessarily agree with your religion, but I do agree that there's God. So a guy I used to watch all the time when I was an atheist was a guy named Christopher Hitchens. And I was a diehard militant atheist because I read the Bible and I memorized stuff like I do Supreme Court case law. And I enjoyed listening to Christopher Hitchens because of his logic.
Rising figure, emboldening conservative Christians while alienating many liberals, but there's no question about the impacting legacy Falwell leaves behind. Joining us now is Republican strategist Ralph Reed and author of God is Not Great, columnist Christopher Hitchens, who made news last night with his harsh critique of the Reverend Christopher. Let me start with you here and talk about...
This guy's super interesting. Justin Barnes, Chille, we should hold talk. All right.
The things you've said, which obviously we know where you stand on religion, we know where you stand on Reverend Falwell. By being so angry about what his legacy was and is, are you not hurting his family and others who may have no dog in that hunt, but who would just like a few moments to celebrate his life and have some peace?
Well, I don't care whether his family's feelings are hurt or not, but if they are, they can take comfort from the extraordinary piety and stupidity and, generally speaking, uniformity of the coverage of the man's death. It is, after all...
And I show this to you just so that you guys can understand. I have tapped out of the Charlie Kirk talk. I'm done with it. Because I'm not left or right. Charlie was a hardcore right-winger. I understand why people hated Charlie. I don't agree with murdering him. And I've said that out loud. I want people to understand. I'm against murdering people, whether they're Charlie Kirk or if they're David Pakman. I'm against murdering people. I'm against murdering cops. I'm against killing other people. And what this guy's saying is that just because Falwell passed doesn't mean that I have to put tongue-in-cheek my criticism of him. And that's what I'm talking about, because so many people on the right are calling for a civil war. Well, who are you going to shoot? Who are you going to kill? You're just going to go randomly start shooting and killing people? I'm against the civil war. I'm against murdering people. I'm against killing other people. But this guy just 15, 20 years ago is saying how we should be able to say whatever we want. And that's the reason why I'm showing you this.
Was said by the supposed Jesus of Nazareth to his followers that they must expect to be mocked for their beliefs, because their beliefs will appear to many people to be ridiculous, if not worse than that, and that they are to take it for granted that they will be ridiculed. That's true, I think, of the most devout and serious and thoughtful Christian, but for a vulgar fraud and crook like the Reverend Falwell, it's an obligation to say what one thinks about him, or be left off the air and have people like yourselves broadcasting only piety. And that
whatever.
won't do.
I'm not broadcasting only piety. I did my radio show, and now we're having you on here to talk about your view, very different than what else the media is saying.
You're having me on and then arguing that maybe it's bad taste to have me on. I don't think
well,
that's
I thought it was a
very
legitimate
hospitable.
question, because I think people are wondering.
Yeah, well, I've answered it. I've answered the question.
You
now,
have, and I will now move on to Ralph Reed, now that you've answered that question. Ralph,
but the point is, though, that just 15 years ago, you could say whatever you wanted, and there was no call for a civil war. This civil war talk has got to come to an end. We have to stop this idea that we should have a civil war in this country. We should not have a civil war in this country. I don't want to see thousands and tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people dead in the streets. I don't want to see it. I'm against it dramatically. I showed you this clip to show you that we used to have something that was called free speech, even if you were an atheist and mocking Falwell after he passed. We got to get back to reality here. We got to get back to reality. We can't allow this. Here's another ICE Nazi video where the ICE Nazis have ruined another human's life, and that's what they do, and it has to come to an end. We have to end the occupation of militarized forces in our country. No sound yet. So this was the guy that they shot in the car, and now he's dead on the side of the road, and they're putting him in torture cuffs. That's what I'm talking about. We have to end this shit. We have to end it. Yeah, I mean, we're not all going to agree in the comments. We're not all going to agree. We are not all going to agree. I got about 10 more videos, but I've been on here for I don't know how long. How long have I been here for? Been on since 12:05, and it's 2:45, so 2 hours and 40 minutes. 25,000 views, so we're only down by 5,000%. The views are only down by 5,000%. For Team DLZ that came and hung out with me, thank you so much. Raddick, huge gifted memberships today. Thank you. Dan Hanlon, Justin Barnes, all the super chats. Man, all you guys. I can't pull up every... Oh, yes, I can right here. Here it is. There it is right there. Let me read off some names here real quick. Dan Hanlon, Justin Barnes, Chevy! What's up with the Playboy, Chevy? Jungle is Massive, Grizzly, Jose Hernandez, Sean Maffitt, Hang Time, The Joker, Raw Weber, John Lund, Sevenfold, I Love Yahweh, Jennifer Hill, East Carbon Exposed, Jody Shiloh, Wayne the Pain, Brittany, Dan Cochran, Danelle Brown, Bunker Hill, Maddie, good to see you, man. Chevy! Serwin, thanks a lot for the super chats. Claudette, Gloria, appreciate you. Smoking Guns, Les Paul, Frank Toscano, Luke himself. Chris Beaumont was here. First time. Justice for All, Fred Wagner, Captain Team DZL Conkler, Cope Doggy Dog. Man, so many of you guys. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for your support. If I didn't say your name, I didn't see it on the list. I'm really sorry. Mikey B, thank you so much. Jennifer Hill, what's the matter, you? I really appreciate you guys' support. I literally, just so you guys know, they demonetized most of my videos. They don't put the videos in the stream. It's because of you. I can't do it without you, and you guys are making it possible for this channel to keep going. We would not make it from ad revenue on YouTube. We would not make it. And I'm so grateful for you guys. We did 153 memberships today. I really appreciate that. John Lunn, I'll give you a text or an email after this live stream. I do have women's shirts in. So John Lunn, I think I'm 2 or 3 I'm sending off to you. I have women's t-shirts in. And tomorrow I'll have a whole new batch of hoodies in. So make sure you hit me up tomorrow for hoodies. I'm not sure if they're on my website or not, but I'll get them up there. But the hoodies are going to go fast. Jose Hernandez, I know you're waiting on a hoodie. Listen, I got to go. I'm going to get the flock out of here. To Duncan, Oklahoma, keep filming those dirty pigs. Chance Castillo, you are a pig. You should be fired. You're a horrible person. Telling that man he can't film you. You're going to arrest him for crossing the road on the wrong side of the street. Chance Castillo, you're a piece of shit, dude. You're as bad as that Darius McReynolds. Maybe worse because it's on camera. You're acting that way on camera, Castillo. I thought you were a veteran. You're a piece of shit, dude. I'm just calling it like I see it. Hang time. All right, listen, I got to get the flock out of here. You know what? Maybe, before we go, I wanted to show a Chevy song. I had a Chevy song pulled up. If you guys want to, do you guys want to hang for a minute? There's still 150 people here. Do you guys want to hang for a minute? I heard earlier one of Chevy's songs, this song right here. This song is 12 days old, but look at the AI that Chevy used to represent your boy here. I think is just awesome. Chevy remembers everything I say.
Team DLZ,
Famous
cool in the
first
gang, founding member. Robert Coolbell lives in New Jersey and Florida. 74 years old, has a 2020 fro, sex at birth, recorded as
Raddick,
male. Country
Potter's
birth,
Rights Media, Fred Wagner.
United States.
Can't wait to read that email, Fred.
Made in the USA.
I know some of you guys. I know some of you guys are going to bounce, but I want to listen to Chevy's song because look at the graphic he made. Remember when I told that pig in D.C. I was a famous First Amendment auditor? Chevy made me a pepper and said I'm a famous First Amendment auditor.
Team DLZ, here we go. What you gonna do? Got Pig Cop close to you. He's Chumzilla, low IQ, a beta who pretends he's new. Hey, hey, don't be reaching around. Hey,
Hit the like button, you guys. Double tap. Hit the like button real quick.
don't be reaching. They get down on it. Don't be reaching.
Don't be reaching around. If you reach around,
Don't be reaching around.
cops will kill you. Don't reach. Whatever you do, don't reach. Chille, says Mikey B. Chumpzilla, says Rancho
Always
Relaxer.
torture, cause he's gotta get home. Donuts were square, but now they're round. For officer safety, talks a big game, has none, none whatsoever.
Hey, don't be reaching around. Hey,
The AI. Chille Dog, says Chris Beaumont. The AI that with the music. Chevy can create his own songs now. And the AI graphics and how they have these singers that can hit every note. It's just
black, even brown.
don't be reaching around.
While they're violating 4A in any town, USA. Please, oh,
Wayne the Pain, I saw you, brother. Thank you for your contribution. I really appreciate it.
don't be reaching. Yeah. Hey, don't be reaching. It's not safe. Them blue pool, pig blue line gang.
I made a video one time
They just want
talking about how they radioed in and they said blue kitty litter, meaning they need a cleanup because the cats have made a mess.
Yippee-ki-yay, pig copper. Don't be reaching around. Remember to keep
Right.
that trifold in that Carson visor.
2-for-1 trifolds today.
Use that
2-for-1
broccoli
trifolds.
wide
Go to
rubber
Delete
band
Lawz.
supplied by that
Every
Chille
person in
Playboy.
here is
Keep
Team
your
DLZ.
driver's
So
license
you
and
guys all have one of these because I sent you
insurance
one.
card. Copy only, ready to deploy to the popo. Blue pig coppers, they be stinky, sneaky, sneely. Blue poo pigs.
Blue poop
Pig
pigs.
suey.
No pig suey.
Suey.
Pig suey. I really appreciate you making these songs, Chevy. The Tower Time and Top Rock was here. Both. I saw them both today. Danelle Brown, Let's OTVO. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's OTVO said, it's funny until it's not funny. That's right. For the glory of Christ is in the room. For the glory of Christ. BZ Watchdoggy. Chuck Bronson. Here's the deal. Friends in code. Hit the like button. For the glory of Christ. Jody Shiloh. Semper Fi, Michael Eline. Gloria. Omega Red. BS Unleashed. What's the matter, you?
What is Myrmidon? Greek mythology. Loyal. Subordinate follower. Ayo.
Right on. Chevy, thank you so much for that beautiful song. And I want to just say, I'm going to come on camera here. Let me put myself in the middle of the screen here. I just want to say to Team DLZ, I'm super grateful. Thank you for keeping me on air. I am 100% funded by you guys. I really am. Fred Wagner sent me a super chat the other day. Fred Wagner sent me 2 super chats when I was in Oklahoma. And I'm just so super grateful, Fred. Thanks, man. When you guys send me a Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, I literally am in here working or in Oklahoma or planning another trip because I'm not going to stop helping people. I'm not going to stop. Even if I get a bunch of shit, even if YouTube won't put my videos in the stream, you guys keep me going and I won't stop. I will not stop. It's going to be a struggle with what YouTube's doing, demonetization and suspending me and doing weird shit. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but the community guideline strike was removed. They took it away, but I just was suspended for a week, which killed the algorithm. So I'm not going to stop. I just want to take a second from the bottom of my heart and say thank you guys. I am 100% funded by you. So it's humble pie for sure, 100%. But Team DLZ, you guys make it possible. So I want to say thank you. All right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. John Lunn, I know I'm going to reach out to you. I'm going to get the women's T-shirts. Hoodies in tomorrow. I'm going to lay them all out. I'll have a couple dozen hoodies. They're going to go quick, so hit me up. Chevy with a super chat to end the live stream. Yes, Chevy! Chevy Bucks! Chevy Bucks, thank you. 153 memberships during this live stream. I'm going to try to do 100 memberships every live stream. We're going to be the #1 membership channel in the country with 300 people in our chat, but I don't care. I'll keep going because you guys don't stop. I don't stop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I really